Guys, this video is sponsored by our favorite ticketing app in the world. You already know who it is. Sound it off, my boy. SeatGeek in the building.
The #1 ticketing app on the App Store. So what does that even mean to you?
It means it's #1 because we #1. With over 28 million downloads daily, you know SeatGeek is going to deliver. You
Dang, that many?
28 million. That's a lot.
70,000 live events?
That's a lot. Daily.
A day?
A day. And SeatGeek makes it easy for you guys. I'm talking green dot means good, red dot means bad. What you want to do is look for the
green dot. It's so user-friendly.
Are we talking Bad Bunny? We talking Drake? Any artist you're looking to see, if they're on tour, SeatGeek's got you covered. I'm excited to see Drake. Drake's going on tour. He just announced the dates. Bad Bunny's going on tour.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to. And guess who's going to deliver for me?
SeatGeek. I think we missed one thing.
Which is?
Use code La Platica for $20 off your first ticket purchase.
If you haven't used SeatGeek before, we got you covered. Like Seba says, use the code La Platica, all caps. $20 off your first ticketing purchase. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. What a man.
Enjoy today's episode. Adios.
Hiya.
Michoacan.
She's a Mexican.
Well. Got a lot to say.
I never know what mood he's going to come in with. You know what I mean?
I'm sensing anger right now.
Anger mood. Ooh.
I'm sensing
he's a little pissed.
Yeah.
Not anger, because Sebastian doesn't get angry.
Okay.
Sebastian also doesn't get irritated. But Sebastian also didn't get invited in the episode with you and Jenicka.
My favorite Sebas is third person Sebas. He loves talking third person.
Yeah, he does.
Well, can you let Sebas know that to answer his text messages?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know this. Go ahead, Jenicka. Pop off. Go ahead, Jenicka.
Remember things when we're at parties?
Pop off now.
But it's bad place for me to remember stuff.
Or is it the best place?
First of all, you know what? I love you so much.
Oh, all of a sudden.
And let me just give you a proper introduction because I respect you as a woman. And honestly, thank you so much for being on La Platica.
Of course.
#1 Latino podcast in the world. But me and Josh never said that, though.
After over comfort.
Sure. Hey, we never said that.
So it is what it is.
We never said that. All I know is that we're top 2, but we're not 2. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. Once again, I am Sebastian Robles, and this is the Josh Layla, my handsome co-host.
What's up, y'all?
And today, the beautiful Jenicka Lopez is on
Jenicka Lopez in the building.
Thank you.
You said it earlier, back-to-back Lopez's.
Back-to-back Lopez's. We just had Itati, now we have...
I love that.
There we go.
Jenicka, thank you so much for being on. We've known you for so long already, and I think I actually like that I waited to have you on because look at you're in the new stew.
I know. You got the upgraded stew.
Everyone, since my sister's episode, when are we going to get Jenicka? We need a Platica over comfort, little crossover. I'm like, no one's hit my lines, so no.
Wait, how long have you known Sebas?
I don't know. I've known him for a hot minute. Like, I want to say like 4 years, 5.
Wow. And you still asked me to be on the podcast first.
Do you remember where we met?
I'm honored.
Was it at your maybe at your sister's party, your party? You invited Karen somewhere?
No, it was I met you and Karen for the first time at a concert. It was at a concert. I think I saw the picture in my Snapchat too, but I remember meeting you guys, and that was the rest is history.
Yeah, it's just one of those people that you just meet and we just click, right?
Yeah.
So I sometimes, Josh goes on podcasts, and most of the time, cool, go have fun, right?
Yeah.
And I don't watch them because I feel some type of way. I watch your guys's.
The whole thing?
Yeah, because. Yeah, I might have been a little jealous. Did you invite him because he's better looking than me?
No, you guys are both equally. It's not even having to do that he's good looking. It's his story. Damn.
Oh, what about my story?
I need to know. You gotta spill the beans.
I'm staying out of this one. I already had my shot.
Spill the beans.
I did my thing.
No, I just I don't know. Like, she knew me first, and we kind of go way back. She said it for years and stuff like that. I'm totally joking, Jenicka. That was an amazing episode.
Thank you.
And I'm sure eventually I'll be invited, right? Eventually.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's already asking.
Right.
Okay, look, we'll do Sebas and then we'll do the mix.
Yes. You know why I want to have Sebas on your podcast? Because you do an excellent job at just getting deep with people, and you have this presence with you that just exudes comfort.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So I think you can get things out of Sebas that hasn't been out there.
I hope
you did
so.
it with me. You did it with me, so I know.
you know why it's really hard with him? Because he doesn't take anything serious sometimes.
Yeah, he does
a
that.
lot.
Yeah. You
And
can
it's
call him
just
payaso.
fucking bullshit all the time.
You can
call me
crack him though.
payaso.
You can crack him.
Soy payaso. Yeah, no, you're right. I really do take everything not serious.
But it's fun.
Josh knows.
It's fun.
Yeah,
no. How was it? How was the podcast?
It was
Josh?
incredible.
loved it?
It was honestly
give us a little recap?
I'm not just saying this. It was the best podcast I've ever been a part of. I just felt like it was our dynamic. Our chemistry was amazing. Just the way you like conducted everything, the questions that you're able to like, present. And
I saw that too.
It was just really
No,
good.
thank you.
And
I
I felt like it was
appreciate it.
conversational. Like I
It
feel like I
is.
learned a lot about you as well.
Aw, John.
You do an amazing job.
You do.
No, it took me a long time. It's taken me, I think you guys probably know too, but when you start a podcast, it's hard to like figure out what you're going to talk about.
100%.
Your
And then
flow.
how to keep going.
Yeah.
So
Well, you do amazing, and
Thank you.
you call it over comfort.
Over comfort.
and you definitely take people out of their comfort zone.
Thank you.
That was the intention?
Yeah.
Right? You're like, how do I?
I
And
haven't even tatted. I have like calling over comfort right
Damn.
here.
Damn, we don't even got
you
La
know
Plática tatted on us.
Not
Damn.
yet. What's cool about it is like you decided to call it that to take people out of their comfort zone, but you also take yourself out of your comfort
Yeah.
zone as well, because you have
sure.
a lot. You have a story as well.
And that's why I wanted to start it, because this has helped me be like more socially, because I have really bad social anxiety.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
Isn't that surprising?
Yes, bro. But
not
that's
with us, right?
No, because I know you guys. Like, if I'm going to a party and I know Sebas is going to be there and I know Josh is going to be there, I'm getting fucked up probably.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a vibe. So, and
Yeah.
I know you guys, I've known you. So, but when I meet new people, or whenever I'm like at parties or whatever, like I get really nervous. I don't know how to, talk.
Yeah. We talked a little bit about this on your podcast. Like you come off guarded.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay. It's like a protection thing that you have with yourself.
sure.
But it's kind of interesting to think that you're like, you have social anxiety.
Social anxiety.
Yeah,
I got anxiety in general. I got all types of anxiety, but I'm chilling.
How do you feel right
I'm anxious
now?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Are you really?
Yeah, because remember
is
you told me
nervous?
this is nervous, but I composed myself pretty well.
You do an amazing job. You're a pro.
Thank you. No, I was nervous. I'm like, I don't know. This is, second #1 podcast in the world. You know what I mean?
Second?
Yeah.
That's not what Google
Yeah.
said. But
Yeah,
sure.
maybe on a different
It's
planet.
also- yeah. But no, for real, I was like nervous. I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be in the seat, not the person. You know what I mean? Not the host.
for sure. That's
Yeah.
what I
Just
said.
chilling.
I was like being on the opposite side.
It's
I was
nice.
like,
It's weird.
though.
It's
It's nice.
nice. It's chill.
'Cause you just kind of like when we get invited.
Yeah.
Well, he gets invited more to podcasts,
that's not true.
but it's true. It's when somebody invites you, it's very like chill. Like
Yeah, all right, chill.
lead it.
You know what's
right?
interesting? Yes, you're right. But I knew with her, it wasn't going to be like that. I was like, she's going to get deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she even sent me a text earlier saying like, yo, is there something you don't want me to touch on? And I said like, I don't want to say what I said. There was like a thing,
Right,
and I was
yeah,
like, "Yo, let's not do that." And she was like, "I don't even know anything about that. There's something specific that she already had planned." And I kind of had a feeling on the drive over to you, I was like, "What? Where are we gonna go with this?" Because over comfort, like, where's she gonna take it? And she like, we had a whole like kind of segment where we talked about my dad, which
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
pretty-
bro.
I know.
It's pretty cool.
I listened to the whole thing. I swear to you. And I know we have a podcast, but I don't really listen to too many.
I don't either.
But, but like yours, I listen to the whole thing.
And I'm gonna be honest, and it's probably bad, but that was the first one I like listened to full.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Do you listen to them in normal speed or in 1.5 speed? Because
normal speed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you can do that.
Yeah, I speed. If I really want to listen to one, I'll speed it up just because I got to get through it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I retain a lot of information pretty easily, so I can just,
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I don't think you're nervous.
I'm not
not.
nervous. I'm chilling
She's
now.
chilling,
I'm
bro.
relaxed.
Wanna take a shot
Let's
with
not
us?
talk about it. Yeah, I'm
Let's take
done.
a shot.
Yeah, let's take a
Yeah.
shot. Let's take a shot.
Yeah.
You know how many videos I have of us taking shots?
I know.
It's bad.
Here's the thing.
We probably
I don't
even have
that.
videos on Snapchat.
Oh, actually, yeah.
That's how long it's been.
Dude,
No way.
they're
well,
funny as fuck.
Yeah, we just did it recently, but we always do it. Like it's almost like kind of like our thing. While I pour the shots, first impressions of everybody. Ready? Go.
Of you guys? Or what?
Yeah, of us.
Okay,
First
I'll go
impressions.
first. I'll go
Yeah.
first. And I actually mentioned this to you. I think the first time I met Jenicka, I wasn't sure how she felt about me, just because you had this like guard to you.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like you like or creída or anything like that. It was more of like I can't read you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Like that made me want to get to know you more. I was like, what's up? Like what's this block I'm feeling?
lot of
I
people
ran
do.
into her at Din Tai Fung. and I didn't like recognize her initially. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
I'm sorry?
In Glendale?
Yes, in Glendale. And it took me like a minute. And then she said hi to me. Obviously, she was like kind and stuff like that, but she had this like guard to her. And we exchanged, saying hi, bye, whatever. And then I looked over to my girl and I was like, I don't know if she likes me. I just felt like that. And then I told her on the podcast, and it wasn't anything she did. First of all, I tend to overanalyze. So that's just a me thing.
Okay.
But you also admitted that you do have that presence.
I do.
So
She side-eyed
A
you?
lot of I
a
didn't
little
say-
bit. No, she didn't side-eye
No,
me.
but I
She didn't
told
side-eye
him,
me.
I was like,
No.
dude, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't have gone up to you.
True.
True.
Oh, you went up to him.
I went up to him. I'm
That's
like,
right.
oh, that's Josh. I'm like,
Yeah.
and that's when my sister had just done the platica.
Oh, how cool. What a
Yeah.
coincidence.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy. And that's why I was like kind of caught off guard. And then I started feeling bad. I was like, maybe because I didn't recognize her, she like just she side-eyed me now, but yeah. But now that I know you, I'm like,
We're
my
chill.
girl,
It's
yeah.
not me.
It's because, bro, you are intimidating.
You are. That's what I told him.
Like as a male figure.
yes, you're
Yeah.
tall, you're buff, like you're just like
Yeah.
te crees papi chulo.
Dang, that's a first impression.
But that's not like.
Is that
but
the
now
first
I know
impression?
you.
Is
A
that
little
the-
bit.
Oh,
a little
damn.
bit.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
fine. But you're cool. Like once you start talking, like, oh, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I think that when people meet you, when you don't know them as much,
Yeah.
you start to think to yourself, like, okay, what about if things go south? And then you go through the checklist. And you're like, okay, well, it's Josh. Okay. He can probably kick my ass. He's
Yeah.
probably going to be rude. Good looking guy. You think that you're probably going to be like creído, like she said, So you kind of go through that list and you check off a lot of those.
Yeah.
That's not my first impression though of you.
That's just like what you think people.
That's what I think people. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
Because you're huge, in a great way,
Thank you. And
Wait.
always.
long ways and sideways.
Pause.
There we go. I'll drink to that.
Salute.
Salud, y'all. Cheers, Jenicka. Thank you so much for being on our pod, girl. We made it happen. All right.
Thank you.
None of us clinked. None of us.
None of
clinked.
us. It's okay.
No, we tried.
We tried. We tried really hard. We're
I'll
like,
edit it in a way where it looks cool. Yeah. My first impression of you, Jenica.
Oh God, bro.
do you remember Sebas?
No.
It's just we've been in a lot of occasions together already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you met him?
So many occasions. Occasions.
What a
Sounds like a
word.
I
seasoning.
love saying that. Yeah, it sounds like a seasoning. Occasion.
Sebas gets like fixated on words. I like he's never heard them before.
Well, yeah, because humans are weird. You don't ever think humanity's weird?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like,
are weird.
Like,
Yeah.
think about
Have
it.
you guys ever thought about like if we have another Earth, like in another galaxy?
100%.
We for sure do,
We
though.
There's
That's
no
the
way
thing.
we're alone.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
How many galaxies are there? There's like a lot, right?
Yeah, it's infinite.
Well, it's infinite.
It's infinite.
Right. So how many Earths do we have?
Well, I don't know that.
I would say an infinite amount.
But the universe is so infinite that somewhere out there, there's a Jenica
Yeah.
Lopez with your same family, the same everything,
Story.
the same
God.
story, looks just like you, in the same position that you're at right now, drinking in a red cup, speaking to a Sebas who looks just like everything identical, because that's the probability of it happening is true because it's infinite. Does that make any sense?
It does make sense. I get it. I've heard this theory before. I get it.
I just don't
Sebas,
know about
everybody
this
gets
exact
it.
moment.
Like, everybody gets it.
I look at Jessica like, right? No, it's true. It's infinite.
Yeah. What would be the point of it? That's my argument.
Well, the point is to grasp the fact that
it's infinite.
This is how little we are, and
Yeah.
how enormous seems like you're saying the word small compared to infinite.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's how big it is. There's somebody just like you somewhere in the world.
Do you believe
not
in
in the world, in the
doppelgangers?
universe.
or maybe there's not.
Okay, do you guys
No, because
believe
it's infinite.
Or maybe there's not.
There's maybe 5 of them.
Maybe you're the only Sebas that's ever existed and ever will exist.
Well, I'm glad you think that, because that makes me feel special.
I think you're one of a kind, like a snowflake. You're my snowflake.
Oh, honestly, you guys should just date at this point because the way you look at him, damn.
Wait, we're not dating?
He's my work husband.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
go back to Karen.
that's how big the universe is.
Okay, do you guys believe in doppelgangers?
Yes. That
Yeah.
one, yes.
Yeah.
But on this earth.
Yeah, they say we
Yeah.
have
Like here.
Yeah.
They say we have like 7. That's
Yeah,
not
really?
just one.
I've only
Yes.
heard one.
Yeah, that we have like 7 people that look identical to us on this earth.
Yeah.
That seems like a stretch because of social media now. I feel like we would come across them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, okay. Because people say that I look like my mom. Can I be my mom's doppelganger?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I think
you
so.
can. I think
Yeah?
you could. For
I think
sure.
so. Yeah. And you really do look like your mother.
Damn.
Thank you.
You really do.
Thank you.
Definitely. I also think that the things that you do in your life presently, like right now, can affect the future you or the past you. Does that make any sense? Like in Interstellar.
What, explain the past to you. Like,
Yeah.
I like where this is going. But
I
explain.
understand that my present self right now can affect my past self too. Like I can do stuff
in
right
another
now.
universe.
Well, another universe, another multi, or I can basically do things now that affected me when I was a little kid that made me be who I am now.
I
And
believe
did
that.
And I did that. And I did. Does that make any sense?
But in another
Okay.
universe.
No, same
not
one.
in this timeline?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Like, did you see that TikTok of the young lady who basically went to like a tarot card reader or something like that, like a psychic, where she made her go into a different like realm or dimension and said, and she told her go back in the past to you, to your little self, and what would you tell yourself or something like that, right? Basically, like go back in time, and she was hypnotized and she did that, and then later throughout her life, I believe, something happened to her similar. So she did it to herself, kind of like she flipped it back on herself.
Like a Uno reverse card?
Yep.
Wow.
I've never heard of that.
No.
Never.
Okay, so I'm just
Do you believe in past life? Do you think you've had like a past life?
No.
No.
I don't believe
So
in
you
past
think this
life.
is like the first start of Jenicka Lopez to like, this is it. This is where it starts.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know.
Do you believe in afterlife?
100%.
Okay.
This can't be it. The thing is, like, I don't remember the past.
Okay.
So like, I think it's just like I don't necessarily believe in reincarnation, but I think that we do go into like a new experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
agree.
think like it's like you go straight to heaven or the opposite of heaven.
Yeah.
Which is hell.
it's kind of tough like talking about this kind of stuff too, because you don't know, like,
You don't wanna be
people
insensitive.
watching and they're like, the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
You know, with religion. But I mean, we're not saying what's wrong, right or wrong, right? We're just having a conversation. It's fun. Right?
Right.
I'm like, oh, you.
I sometimes, I'm not saying this is true, but I thought about this. Like say when we pass away,
Right.
I believe that there's something in our bodies that are our batteries, which might be our soul, our spirit. I don't know if those things are the same.
Yeah.
But right, there's something powering our body. Because if you really think
Yes.
about it, I mean, cut us in half, we're just mush,
Yep.
right? What is powering us? What's that thing giving us life?
Like, what's making our heart
What's
beat?
making a heart? Because there's no batteries, we don't charge like a Tesla. So I believe that when we do pass, that energy
Gets transferred.
finds another
Somewhere to go.
Yeah.
corpse, or not corpse, because corpse is dead. Sorry, rewind. Actually, I edit these videos, so I'm not going to put that on.
Another shell, another entity.
Yeah, or a baby or something.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how it finds itself. So,
Yeah.
you know, whether we are from our family and, you know, genetics are real and chromosomes and the nucleus, I do feel that our soul is from somewhere else.
Yeah,
We are just like a vessel,
Yeah.
which I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not saying, but when you pass, I'm not saying you don't go to heaven or anything like that. You do. I do believe in that too. I do believe that we go somewhere.
I like don't know what's gonna happen after. Obviously, Jess, you can pass. Oh, it's not here yet. Oh shoot. It says meet your order outside. Oh, the shopper left. What? Out for delivery. Oh, he's 1 minute away. I'm getting mixed information here. No. Oh, he said hi, Josh. I'm on Main. I think I need the entrance code to enter. Do you want to text her? Don't look through my photos, please. Dangerous territory.
Have you seen those photos?
No, he won't
No.
show me that.
Nobody has. Nobody.
You've seen it in person. Seen things in person.
Oh, Josh?
Yeah.
More than the average person.
I want to know though. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to go like off topic, but as a guy,
No, I think we're done with that conversation.
do guys do girl things? Like I
Like
can
what?
change in front of like my best friend
Oh, yeah, I
without
can
it
do
being
that.
weird.
I can do that.
Like into boxers, but I'm not gonna take out like I'm not gonna like completely this nude.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, don't say that. We're not doing it on purpose.
Right.
But I was gonna say for occasion. For example, we were just in Wyoming.
Yeah.
And remember the hot springs?
Yep.
I had to change.
Okay.
And I had to take off my boxers. I took off everything in front of them and in front of other people. Why is that funny?
I don't know.
You think me naked is funny?
No, I think you're just a goofy person. In general, that's my first impression of you. I
That's the
didn't
goofy
answer
shit.
actually.
Yeah,
I think
I
you're just a
am.
very goofy person.
You know what it
You're
is?
approachable.
Yeah, but I would say, answer your question. I think guys do girl things,
Yeah?
right? Because
Yeah.
like, for example, like girls would be like, do you like? They'll talk about like.
But if you were to
their
tell a
breasts.
girl, they'd probably think it's weird.
really, yeah.
Well, if a
I
girl
mean-
thinks that's weird, then I think she's weird for thinking that. We're not like getting undressed for no reason.
No, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I was
we're,
just
in a
wondering.
locker room. Like you gotta have. To,
Yeah,
like,
that's
change.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I mean, like
Okay.
for example, like we do like cabin trips like yearly, you know,
Yeah.
and you know we would drink and we do funny stuff against the guys, you know, like or like dares that like we normally wouldn't do, you know,
Yeah.
and it's not like homosexual or anything, and even if it
Right.
was, who cares? But what I'm just saying, like they're not homosexual things, but like we'll dare my friend to get naked and do something, you know, because it's funny,
Yeah. No,
Yeah, exactly.
because we're
Exactly.
being extreme, but
It's
we're
like frat boy behavior. That's
Yeah.
the way I would
Definitely.
Put it. Yeah.
For sure.
But you know what I always find crazy too is that a lot of girls or women, I believe, and this might be a little off topic, but I think it's easier for them to actually do like real sexual things to each other, and they're not like gay or anything like
You think
that.
it's more acceptable?
Yeah, like girls are more fun to do it. I'm not saying that they're gay or homosexual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like girls can like
Yeah.
kiss, right?
Yeah,
like, and it's
and
like
yeah,
not,
oh,
like,
yeah.
they're not considered
or like
gay.
they're out at
essentially,
the club or like
whatever.
or somewhere, and there
Yeah,
might be a
like-
little tipsy and like let's kiss.
Yes.
And like no, the guys
it's
don't.
not a problem.
No, like
Yeah.
me and Josh are gonna be like, oh my god, like we should kiss,
right,
right?
Yeah.
We might say it, but we're not doing it.
Right.
But with girls, like you guys are like you guys accept it more.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense because I feel like girls are such a creature of like just innocence and like just a beautiful creature.
Well, yeah,
that I
guys-
feel like it's more passive.
guys
to
are
do it.
more
You
like
think
twisted
girls
with-
are innocent?
No, I say
No,
like
not like I'm saying like the creature, the
Okay.
woman,
I have
the
a specific
species.
example. Like you guys can talk about men, right?
Yeah.
And it's more acceptable, right? Like, meaning because you guys don't necessarily go like to sexualizing. It's just more fun, playful, flirty.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
like the initial thought. Now, when a guy is talking about a girl, it tends to be like viewed sexually.
Yeah.
Does that
Oh,
make
yeah.
sense? So it's like that. It's already different. Like we can't just be openly talk about like girl like that in front
Yeah.
of other girls.
That's why you guys have a group chat.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I learned that. My friend told me, he's like, don't ever go through a man's group chat.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
not, I mean,
no, it's not that. It's just guy on guys.
Whoa.
It's called locker room talk,
Yes.
Yes.
and every guy goes through it, and that goes for everybody back home. Yes, it's true. It's locker room talk.
Yeah.
I've been in occasions where
Do you have a group chat right now?
I have like 50.
Just with your boys?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And for example, it's like there's one group chat that has like 8 of us, and then there's one that has the same amount of people, just one out.
Damn. So
And
you
it's
talk
not-
shit about that person?
No, never that.
Oh, okay.
Because everyone's my friend. I'm not like that kind of person.
Okay.
I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, it's just so many group chats. That's like, I'm just giving you an example of like
Okay.
how many group chats I have. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's like locker room talk is real. But you definitely have to be like careful with, you know, like, but that's the thing. I think what tends to be a problem sometimes is it's okay for, like, for example, myself, a married man, to be in a conversation with a bunch of guys and they're doing locker room chat, but one of them is single and they might be saying some outrageous things that maybe a married man shouldn't say, right?
Yeah.
But for example, if you get, and I'm not saying this because I went through it, I'm not saying it, don't think that I'm saying this from personal experience, but I have had like somewhat similar things, you know? If that person says something about like a girl or sends
Yeah.
like a video, you know, and I'm not saying it's like a porn video. It's not that.
It's
like,
the way the guys talk.
It's the way that they talk about the
Yeah.
video. Or like, for example, one of my single friends sends a video that says, bro, this girl's bomb, right? and then I'm just in it. I'm in the group chat. I'm not saying anything about it. Yeah. I'm just involved. And then say you get caught up.
Okay.
I think it should be more understandable, like depending on what I'm saying, right? But it should be okay. I think it should be okay. And it's a healthy thing to be like, it's okay. Like that's locker room talk. You know what I mean? And that's what it really is, right?
So you're saying that it should be like necessarily forgiven by your partner if she sees that. Like she shouldn't get upset. She should understand that it's locker room talk.
Yeah.
If she sees that. Yeah. If she sees that. Now,
if you put not even like a reaction to the message.
Yeah. Like, or honestly, you can be like, yo, bro, you like for example, I like this girl and he's talking about her. And then I'm like right here, like, oh yeah, you should definitely like go out with her. Like, or even if I say, yeah, bro, she's super attractive, handle, that's not bad. But it depends on your relationship too. Because what about if you already have trust issues with your fiance or your wife or your girlfriend? Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah.
What do you think, Jenicka?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
I know the way I talk about guys with girls, and I would think it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not anything like
and girls, I feel like do that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like we're sending your Instagram, your screenshots of everything. Like we're analyzing everything. We know you before we even know you.
Yeah, and I feel like girls are like more like
for sure.
We're crazy.
Like guys are probably more
girls
like
are detectives.
Yeah.
Oh, we're crazy.
Guys are more like boom, just throw it up and we'll have him. But like, I feel honestly, like girls are like very
super analytical.
I think the CIA, the FBI, I don't know who the fuck should just be just girls.
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree.
You guys are the best detectives.
Yep. We'll find shit out before we even find out. Especially if they have
a hunch, if they have like any kind of inclination, it's over. Yeah. An intuition. Yo, I talk about this because I grew up with a single mom. Intuition, a woman's intuition is scary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scary. As soon as I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
I'm like, shit's going down.
There's so many things that I've witnessed that my wife has done where nothing bad or anything like, or like being
it's
chismosa.
It's crazy to call her your wife now.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Dude.
Actually, I'm pretty good at it now.
Wow.
Sometimes it still slips my...
It amazes me.
Yeah,
he's actually really good. Like at most you'll say like my girl, but it's like, it's still the same.
Dude.
It's the same thing.
Well, you gotta like pardon me for saying that because she's been my girlfriend way longer than fiance,
for eternity,
right?
century.
So it's like I'm used to it
for now.
But bro, it should be cool. Like if she's your wife, I'm like, yeah, that's my girl.
That's kind of hot too.
Yeah, you know? that's my chick.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, are you married? Are you married?
Chick.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like even a bigger plus.
Yeah, I'm married to my chick. Yeah.
Damn. It'd be like that.
Flex on them.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's okay for guys to,
absolutely.
I don't want to say, because I don't want people to think that I'm like saying this, but like it's somewhat healthy to have guy talk and blah, blah,
sure.
blah. Right.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
For sure.
Same with girls. Like you need to have your girl time.
100%. Yeah. Girl time is super epic. And so is guy time.
I love that.
Yeah, but I definitely think it's like a healthy thing. But I'm only saying this because I know a lot of people like go through like this type of topics, and sometimes people don't, but it depends on your relationship. Some people
You're
have
saying like some relationships, like maybe the girl doesn't understand like locker room talk, guy talk, and stuff like that, and get like jealous.
You
or
have to find a specific girl though,
and vice versa.
because some girls don't understand it.
Yeah,
they think it's disrespectful, but I mean. I maybe because I have a guy best friend. No,
it can be. You want it. There is that boundary, right?
Of course, but I have a guy best friend, and I know shit. He lived with me, so I know
how
like what it is.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
So I assume.
Would he show you the text messages or the chat?
No, but you had an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like super honest and open about himself. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you think you're a jealous person?
I'm not jealous.
No.
Dang. I'm not.
Have you ever been jealous in a relationship?
Yes, but I feel like...
Did they create the jealousy?
But I feel like I was insecure. I feel like now that I'm more secure, like I'm not. Like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're already disrespecting me, right?
Yeah.
If you're doing something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not. I don't care.
So why get jealous is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Right? To get jealous is just kind of like overkill.
I don't have the energy to argue. So why... You know what I mean?
So you won't argue?
I won't argue about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, about
you gotta be like, at least as a woman, like you have to be there's a special level of confidence that you have to be like, okay, like, am I gonna really waste my time? Am I gonna argue about this? Like, and then it'd be fine later on? Like,
so you're saying like pick your battles.
Pick my battles.
Yeah.
What am I gonna choose today?
Yeah.
Which battle am I choosing today? I mean, there's gonna be
If I'm
battles.
really bored and I don't have the time, like sure, fine. Just kidding.
Yeah. I'm
Today I got
someone
time.
like that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like you pick
whatever,
your battles.
bro.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I like to pick my battles.
Let's go on a short break and then we'll be
do
right
it.
back. Yeah.
Let's
Is
do
that
it.
All right,
Let's run
cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's your podcast.
No, it's our podcast today.
Aww.
Sharing is caring. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenicka Lope.
In the building.
We'll be right back.
Hey,
Jennicka,
pour up another shot, G. Come
okay. Do you think that you can accept us in your family like true cousins? Like we'll go to the court and just be like, "Yo, these are my
Oh,
cousins."
absolutely.
Yeah,
Like, we can pass?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys fit the vibe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think we get along with your family?
Yes. You guys are probably just as crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
how many parties have we been to? Like your family parties?
Oh, yeah, no, you
like
already
me,
know.
Karen,
Oh,
Ale,
yeah, no.
Dennis. It's a vibe, bro.
Damn.
It's super cool.
They're wild. We always have banda.
Always.
Cracks.
Mariachi. No, it's bad. It's
Always.
crazy. I mean, we don't have them that much anymore, but
Yeah.
Wow.
it's pretty wild.
We're about to end 2023, and actually, like the question that we talked about in the other podcast. What's something that you want to leave behind?
I think everything in general, I really just want to find, I feel like I have peace, but I'm saying for like my family
Oh, interesting.
also.
Yeah.
Like we just really want peace.
Got it.
Like that stress. You know what I mean? Smoking a little bit.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Leave behind.
It's just, I want to be whole in general in
Yeah.
my head
Yeah.
and my spirit.
Got
My
it.
soul before it travels to another place.
Right. And you
Yeah.
lose that 40.
Another vessel. That made sense when I said that.
100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I get it.
Everybody in the comments are like, absolutely not.
Yeah. They're like, what? Come again?
They just exit out the video. I was watching the podcast this morning. You guys were talking about like your family and stuff
Yes.
like that, and you
Yeah.
guys were gonna say like, "Oh, we're gonna leave that
For the
la
potties.
plática." So I don't know what that meant. So you guys want to talk about
Yeah,
that? If
I mean-
that's okay. If
I
that's
mean,
okay.
if that's okay. with
Yeah.
Jennica.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you want. Tell me. I'll tell you. Whatever I can.
I just want to know what that was about. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I think Jenica did an amazing job at like really. I'm gonna call it challenging and like
Okay.
really taking me there, especially like even as simple as like asking me about my dad. Like if you, I told you this on the podcast, if you would have asked me this question even like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
I would have broken down. And I think even before starting the podcast, if you said we were gonna go that way, I wouldn't even know how to like handle and
Okay.
react to it. But I think that you and now that I have the confidence to talk about it, honestly, a lot to do has to do with it that we've been on this podcast. I think that's something that we actually kind of related
Yes,
to.
for sure.
Kind of having like an absent father.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay. So
Ish, right? For you.
So he passed away when I was 12. So, but he had gone to jail before that. He was
Yeah.
in jail like that last 2 years. And then after that, like memories fade, bro. Like you forget everything. And I just remember a lot of time more with my mom, but he had passed away. And I mean, I feel like that's when life really kind of starts, when like you turn 13 and like you're getting to know yourself and all that stuff. So I never really had that. Yeah. So it's just, I feel like, I don't know, like I missed out on that part of my life. They always told me I was a daddy's girl, but
Really?
yeah,
But you don't recall that.
I don't remember any of that.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think it's like other traumas or other life experiences that kind of come over that. You know what I mean?
So he went to jail, and then you said that he passed away in jail.
And he passed away in jail.
Damn. Did you take that hard?
I did because he was already going to come out.
Got
So
it.
I was like, oh my God, okay, let's go. Like,
Wow.
they always told me he was in college, like he was at school. Let's go visit dad in
Really?
school. I mean, obviously I knew what
figured
was
it out.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm just going to let them. But yeah,
I'm sorry. How long was he in jail for?
he was supposed 2 years,
2 years. Okay.
a year, 2 years, something
Gotcha.
like that.
And he passed away when you were 13.
when I was 12. Yeah.
So gotcha.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude.
Wow. So then
crazy
he
shit.
like did that obviously altered your life completely.
Oh yeah. And then like 3 years after that, then my mom passed away.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro.
So you were like 16?
I was 15. Mm-hmm.
My
I was
gosh.
just turned 15. Crazy, right?
You know, it's one of like, I'm obviously your friend. I've known you for so
Thank
long,
you.
but it's one of those things where it's like, you never want to talk about, it's like
Yeah.
people know your life, right? But it's like, you never want to bring it up, but it's just so crazy for me, even myself,
Yeah.
that I've known you for so long, to hear that. It's honestly,
No.
you have lived a life that, a very hard and different life
Yeah.
than a lot of other people.
And that scares people, I feel. And I feel like that's why when you've said your first impression of me is because I feel like people are a little bit not scared, but because like they know everything about me, like it's hard to approach me.
Oh, that's interesting. They don't want to say the wrong thing. Or
Yeah,
maybe that
they don't want to
creates this,
say,
like,
yeah, which I don't like. And I can catch that off like right off the grid. Like, okay. But that's why I try to make people feel comfortable. Like, hey, okay, like cool. But
I could tell you that wasn't the case for me. It was genuinely like a personal thing, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but
I
like a lot
understand
of
that.
people like get scared to
Totally
like
get
of
that.
me. Even like guys are really scared like to talk to me or hit me up or whatever. Like I'm intimidating, but I try not to be. So I
you
don't
are a
know.
very strong woman though.
Yeah,
You are.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
You are,
My
which is
sister.
cool, which
Yeah,
is
I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, even like I said, me hearing that, I'm like, dang, this is crazy. And me as a nice person, this is me not being a payaso, I promise you. But me as a nice person, and I know what to say, when to say
Yeah.
it. Like even me, like I feel bad talking about anything that has to do with your
Yeah.
family. ¿Sí me entiendes? So it's
sure.
like, you know, the fact that you're open, like that's cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no.
That's what I was gonna
I'd love
say.
it.
Yeah, the fact that you're also like self-aware about like how other people might feel and take it,
Yeah.
like you're totally tuned into
No,
that.
I don't mind talking about it. And it took me a long time to get to like to be able to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like before it'd be like, oh yeah, let's not touch that topic or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm totally like, I feel like I've grown, I've healed, you know?
Yeah.
To do it, to be able to
You
talk about
also mentioned something else on the podcast about your biological father
Yes.
coming into the picture.
Yeah.
So that wasn't your biological father
No,
who
he
passed
wasn't.
away. And this whole time you thought he was.
Yep.
That is insane.
Yeah, bro.
So can
How'd
you
you-
unpack that?
Yeah.
Like what?
Okay.
How'd you find this out?
Ooh, okay, so we have the reality show. Okay. And she always loves, and I'll mention why. But no, we had the reality show, and you know the 23andMe?
Yeah.
Where it tells you exactly like what countries you're from. So we did that
On the reality show.
on the reality show. Okay. So obviously my 3 older siblings have the same dad. And then me and my little brother had the same dad. So we did it. Mine and his didn't match. So I'm like, that's a little weird. Like I had a little bit more African in me than he did. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's always been a joke in my family. Like, oh, you know, Jenicka's adopted. Jenicka was, you know, they found her, whatever. It was funny.
Yeah.
And my brother had mentioned it. He's like, oh, so you're really adopted, whatever. Because I've always been very like different than my siblings. So we did that. And then I was like, okay, so what's really going on here? Whatever. We ended that episode or whatever. And I asked my sister, I'm like, okay, so what's really whatever?
Yeah.
She's like, well, there's always been like a little secret in our family that one of mom's kids isn't the man's kid or whatever.
God.
I'm like, okay.
This is off camera, by the way.
That was off camera.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I let it go. At that time I was like 21, I would say. 21.
You just let it go?
I let it go. Okay. Let it go. I was
that would
like,
eat
okay,
me
whatever.
alive.
Trust me. Then when it gets a little crazier. So then I was like, okay. One day I woke up. I'm like, I want to figure out what this is. I like to take like fasting periods, like the beginning of the year. Like it helps heal my body, prepare the year. Like I really want to make sure whatever. And I remember waking up one time in like January and I'm like, I felt it. I'm like, okay, like I want to figure this out. So I go ahead and I take a DNA test with my little brother. Like, okay, like if this is true, turns out we're half siblings. So I'm like,
Wow.
bro, which was really hard on him.
I was about to say, how did he feel about that?
It was really hard on him. It was really hard on him.
How old is he right now, by the way?
He's 21, 22.
Oh wow, he's a young young adult, a young man.
So it was really hard on him, and I have a lot of grace with him, and we kind of connect in that sense, and we have our little private talks about it. So we did that, and then when they send you the test, it's kind of like really big words. Like, it doesn't seem very clear. So I looked it up and whatever, and it was, you know, true, half siblings. And I'm like, okay, like, let's go find people, whatever.
No.
So that was basically from July up until October. July to October, I was looking. I was like, I asked questions. I called my mom's friends. I was like, and did anybody else know, like my tios or whatever? They didn't know. My grandma didn't know.
They didn't know at all.
Oh, wow. So they didn't know.
They didn't know. And they basically, I don't know. They were like, these could be the possibilities because it was 1997. That's when I was born.
Wow.
Between 1995 and 1996, we were like, okay, who was she talking to here and there?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I even hit up a guy and he was like, you know, I'm so sorry. Yeah, your mom worked here. We flirted, but we never did anything. And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry about this. Like, please keep it. I even had him sign like an NDA.
Wow.
I was like, please just like make sure that this doesn't get out. And then...
That's so crazy because those guys that you're hitting up, they're potentially your father. That's what you're basically doing.
Yes. Literally.
No, really, like I'm potentially calling my
and it's
real
really
father.
uncomfortable. And I would have to have like my friend Val and Omi or whatever. Like we were legit. When I tell you women are CIAs, FBI's, like we're fucking crazy. So I look back, I'm like, and it showed me a lot of people that are very loyal to my mom because there'd be people that her bestest friends that knew, and I would call them and they were like, I can't tell you.
No way.
They knew.
Yeah,
They knew.
bro.
What?
They didn't know who, but they knew.
Oh.
They said, I think I know who he is, but I promised your mom on everything that I wouldn't tell you.
So does that mean that your mom knew?
My mom knew. Oh yeah, my mom knew. My mom absolutely knew because it was crazy because at that time when she met my dad before having me, she literally like kind of planned it in a sense where she had gotten pregnant before and he was getting out of jail in March. And my whole life I was told that I was a preemie baby, that my mom had me early, whatever. But she had gotten pregnant like in January, February already. So she's like, oh, when he gets out, I'll just tell him it's his.
Wow. So he didn't know.
He didn't know.
So he died thinking that you were his biological daughter.
Supposedly he knew. Like my mom and him looked at each other or whatever. Like they were watching us or whatever and he knew. So I don't know.
Damn.
But yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
So whatever.
That's insane.
So we go on and I asked these people, they didn't know, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I have no other options. Like, I don't know where else to go. So I do Ancestry. And that's by chance if someone else
having done it.
Yes, have taken the test, whatever. So I did. And I find, I guess, his oldest daughter.
Oh shit.
And then we talk, and then from there it's history.
Okay, wait, have you met him?
I've met him. We don't really talk. We're like, hey, how are you? This isn't that, but yeah.
Is the relationship like how's that?
It
has to be odd, right?
It is odd.
Yeah.
It is odd. I've met him. We've only met like twice. Twice, right? Yeah. Twice. We met in person one time.
How long ago?
2022. And then 2022. Those last time I saw him was like last year.
Your sisters and your brothers know about this?
Yeah, they know.
Now they know. Wow. Well, I mean, now they know the whole story.
Yeah, they know
right?
this whole story, whatever.
¿Y qué así te pareces?
Yeah, I do.
No way.
And what about the older sisters también?
Yeah.
Do you ask him about his relationship with your mom?
Yeah. It was secretive.
Yeah.
They were secret, and then they just did it, and then that was it.
Did he know when you were born?
No, he didn't know.
He didn't know. Did he even know you existed? He didn't know you existed.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
Was he shocked? He was
shocked because I had messaged him. I don't even want to say the app because people are crazy, but I had messaged him and he's like, well, what the fuck? And you know what's crazy? It was on my birthday. I was in Miami.
Found him?
That I found him. I got the message. That I got the results back. I remember I was sitting in Miami in just watching The View, and I had gotten a message, and my older brother was with me. Dude, literally, it's a straight up movie. Yeah. So yeah.
Not to try to give you if I was your therapist, but how does that really make you feel? After does that give you some comfort knowing that situation went down, or do you still are no, I need more?
If you were to ask me a year ago, I'd probably really be mad. 2 years ago, let's say. But I've learned to grow and kind of understand and forgive my mom without her saying sorry to me.
Wow.
So
superpower right there.
It's just, it is what it is. I'm never going to get the answer. And I've kind of learned to accept it for what it is.
And the truth is, if you don't do that, Jenicka, you're going to be trapped in that.
I didn't want to be bitter.
That's complete freedom.
Exactly.
Just to be able to forgive.
Like, I have to I didn't want to be bitter. I was like, this is what my life is. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Wow. I'm Puerto Rican.
You have to have moments where you're like, this is fucking crazy.
Shit, you are?
I'm Puerto Rican.
You're Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Wild, right?
Well, yeah, when you don't realize that you're Puerto Rican, yeah.
When you find out, like,
yeah,
So, yeah.
I mean, you're not, it's not
27
wild
years
to be
later.
Puerto
But it's
Rican.
like, no, but it's like, I thought it was going to be Mexican, full Mexican.
And is he full Puerto Rican?
He's crazy Puerto Rican.
Okay, so
does
you're
he live in Puerto Rico?
No.
you're
he
half
lives
and
here.
half.
No, but you want to know something crazy that he's always lived? You remember the party at my sister's house in Silmar?
Yeah,
He used to live
around the block.
5 minutes away.
Oh.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, bro.
Do you feel like your life just continues to just be an open book, and it's just like continues to what is it called, trials and tribulations, or just not trials and tribulations, but like just like a bunch of crazy stuff just keeps happening?
Yeah. But it doesn't surprise me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like anything can
accepted
happen.
it.
Yeah, I've accepted it. I'm like, okay, anything can happen. I told him on the podcast, like, I fear things. I'm very cautious.
Yeah.
But I just, if it comes out of nowhere, I'm like, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing can surprise you anymore.
Oh,
like,
no,
you
for
literally
sure, no.
found out 25 years later that you had a biological father. Like,
Yeah.
this, like, it was, your whole life was just completely flipped
Yeah.
upside down.
It's crazy. Wow. Crazy.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
And she's only 26.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine. Oh my God.
Talked about it on the
I
podcast.
listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
Dude.
Are you subscribed?
Did you
You're not
like
even
it?
subscribed,
Did you
no.
comment?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
Well, but that doesn't mean I don't like you.
Just kidding.
That
No, yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
I really like how you, I mean, I don't know your other siblings, but like you and your sister, you guys are very open to talking
Yeah,
about things
no.
like that.
Because it brings healing to people.
Yeah.
Like, when I made, because I put an episode that was my first episode talking about it. And it's so crazy that a lot of people do that. Like, everyone's in the same situation.
Yeah. Like, there's a
It's
lot
wild.
of people. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
I learned that growing up, is that those things that I used to think that are wild when I was a kid, they're normal.
No.
And
yeah.
people go
Common.
through it all the time, and
Yeah.
they're extremely common. I know friends my age right now that it's like this happened and that happened, or they're the ones causing it.
Yeah.
And I look at it like, dang, that's crazy. But in reality, I don't look at the longevity of that problem, of what it can, like, for example, if like my friend had the same problem that you're having, I look at it right now as him, like the dad, or like the friend that I have, like, oh, okay, we'll just fix it. But I don't look at it as like 20 years from now, when you have that kid, he's going to be telling your story, and that's wild. ¿Sí me entiendes? So it's crazy. It's crazy when you grow up, you start to really understand how these huge problems are just really regular problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I
Yeah.
really
No, yeah,
appreciate
dude.
that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That story is
In a
wild.
little
I
bit
know
about
you
my-
kind of briefly said it on our podcast, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was
Yeah.
like, what a story.
Dude.
What a story.
It's
You-
crazy.
You know who I met before you and before Chiquis? Lupillo.
My crazy Theo?
Yeah.
He's crazy.
So I don't, can I talk about this story?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Do you have a good relationship with him?
It's so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
So just my relationship, like my story, because I think it's kind of interesting. Actually, I'm like interested to tell you, because I've never told you this. I think it was because Karen used to be like a makeup artist, and his ex hired her, and I just knew them immediately.
That's crazy.
Because we used to live in Temecula,
Yes.
and I think he used to live there. I don't know if he still does. I don't know. But yeah, I met him, and I met him before you guys, and this was a long time ago. And he was always really nice.
He's really cool.
He's really nice, very cool. He's always like that cool deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and very open-hearted, and so was his ex
yeah. They're
girlfriend
really
or
cool.
wife. Yeah, that's cool. But now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, wow, I can't believe I remember he had a huge yellow truck.
We
That's
were
all I
always meant
remember.
to be friends.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, you brought that up with Chiquis. Because you
Did
brought
I?
up the yellow truck. I remember you saying the yellow truck.
Dude, we haven't taken the shot.
Take the shot, girl.
Let's take it.
Shot for that.
Yeah,
For
well,
real.
man. Oh, is that my size? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Cheers.
Can we actually
Let's
cheers
clink,
this time?
y'all.
Clink?
I'll stand up.
Clink. There you go.
What a clink. Hey, there's clinks and there's those kind of clinks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't
figure it
either.
out.
Okay. I'm confused. I don't know if I would want to know.
That is actually insane.
That's honestly one of the craziest stories I've ever heard.
Dude. And I've always loved reggaeton, Bad Bunny. Like I've always loved everything like that. Not
all
that they
makes
don't,
sense.
not that they
Yeah,
hate it.
but you just had a little
I
extra
just
spark.
yes.
And that's because you're
Interesting.
Puerto Rican.
Dude, and then my mom would always tell me, like, I really prayed for you to look just like me. Like,
Really?
just like me
And
or
you
whatever.
did.
And I'm like, dude, the Lord really hears your prayers.
Yeah.
Because
Damn.
she's like, she would say, well, not to me, but to other people, like, I want her to look like me so I don't have to run into this problem later on.
Puerto
It's crazy how,
Ricana.
like, when you
Well, we
look-
found our thumbnail. Thank you.
our title.
Our title.
It's crazy. Like
Dude,
now,
they're going to clip it so bad.
yeah.
Well, it's true.
No,
that's
it's
awesome.
fine,
It's
though.
a crazy story. Now that you have come out of it and you know the truth of it, you're like, even going back to what you were saying, like your mom was like, I really hope you look like me. How you just picked up on these little things now. You look at them in such a different light.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Dang,
everything, you
you're
like
right.
look back at it, you're like, oh damn, she said that. No wonder.
Yeah.
There was like meaning behind it. It wasn't just said to be said.
Wow.
There was like another thing where she would tell me like my dimples. My mom was crazy, okay? But she, like my dimples, and she would tell me the only good thing that your dad gave me was your dimples, right? But the father that raised me didn't have dimples until I met him.
Oh my God.
You know what she would say is that, you know, when guys
Yeah.
have sex with a pregnant lady, that's how you get dimples.
Really?
What?
Dude,
That kind of makes sense. Think about it. Think
like
about
you're
it.
poking
You're
the
poking
face.
the face, bro. Science. It's science, bro.
I thought it was funny, but she would say crazy shit like that.
So
Sick
it's-
TikTok we're
I feel
making.
like you would get along with her because you're.
Oh, I thought you said. I feel like you're the guy that will poke a pregnant girl.
You probably would.
No.
No, you wouldn't.
No, because if
For 9 months.
if my wife was pregnant,
You're
like, say
gonna
I was her-
refrain from having
For
sex
9
with your
months.
pregnant wife.
well, it depends. Like depends how. Yeah. Like
What?
que grande.
You'd
It
be
helps
paranoid. Would you
her.
be kind of nervous?
Well, yeah. What about si me lo agarra?
Oh, and you think it's gonna stay stuck there?
No. Whoa. What about if I feel like a little hand? Like, get out of here.
Get your pecker out of here.
Yeah. Like I don't want to like poke my son or daughter.
Sorry about that.
She's not even
Sebas.
laugh, bro. She's just like, aw.
Wow. I did not know that little saying.
Yeah,
Wow. Puerto Rican.
you would probably only hear my mom say that. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Do you have dimples?
Now you're just shitting on me.
I'm just asking if you have dimples.
you don't have
No,
dimples.
I don't have
Let me
dimples.
see. Smile hard. No.
No.
I have dimples.
Yeah, she
I
does.
have to.
Big dimples.
I have two.
What
dimples.
about is it the same thing when you know how when girls have those back dimples, the lower back dimples? Have you seen
I
those?
have a lower
Yeah.
back dimple.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing?
No.
Like the same concept?
Like the same concept?
About getting poked?
Kind of. Wait. What?
So,
No, you know how you said when people have like sex while a woman's pregnant, that's how you get dimples. Is that the same thing with like back dimples?
I don't think so.
Wait, first of all, you know that was a joke, right?
Wait, what?
It's a joke.
Like a saying?
Yes.
Oh,
Lord help me, please.
well, I'm sorry. You said it so like serious.
Confident.
I didn't say it serious. I'm like, my mom was crazy. She was crazy. She would say crazy
Oh, well, it
ass
kind of makes
shit.
sense.
It does make sense.
In
but
a
it
weird
doesn't.
way, it makes sense. Like in your mind,
Yeah,
you're like,
no.
yeah, I get that. I
Yeah.
get that.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, dude.
She's
Have
like,
you been? Have you been to Puerto Rico? Not you. I feel like you want to go.
I've been, but
Yeah.
only for work.
Ya tú
Oh,
sabes.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
So no one.
But I don't want to claim something that I didn't grow up.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of
No,
course.
yeah, we're not saying that. We're not saying
No.
that.
No, so I'd like, you know, I've already been called out like, oh, why is your Spanish like different or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, you say
But-
ya tú sabes. No.
I don't say that. but yeah, I've always wanted to go. I want to go like where his family's from and like kind of
Yeah.
get to know.
Wow.
It's a beautiful, state, country.
Country.
Both.
Country.
It's a state country.
Yeah. I've always
What does he
wanted to.
do? Like, who is he? Who is this fool?
I don't think she can go that
No?
far, right?
He works.
Okay.
He does his thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he cool? Like,
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't say because I don't talk to him that much.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you interested in like diving deeper into like his family?
Yes.
Like
I've asked.
Like, because obviously you probably have like way more cousins.
Yeah, I have a lot of siblings too.
And then that can introduce you to the
Wait, there's
world
more.
of the
than me.
beautiful island of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So it was a sister
Dude,
His sister, and then he has like 5 other kids.
yeah.
with different women, obviously.
Oh,
each with
really?
different women. Each with different women.
I don't know.
Is he married now?
No.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I would do. Like, if I had the same situation, I would be so intrigued about
No, I would.
Puerto
I would
Rico
go
life
down.
and like find out who's, because as it's new to her, it's new to them as well.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
But when you go, invite us.
Yeah, we'll be your
That'd be
bodyguards.
chaos.
And it'll be
I don't think
chaos.
they'd be scared of you guys.
No?
No.
Nah.
You guys
We
are
probably have Puerto Rican
scary.
blood in us too.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
More about this on the next break.
Do Puerto Ricans have ass?
Huh?
Do Puerto Ricans have ass?
Like yours?
Yeah.
I think so.
Were you a baseball player?
No, I never played baseball, but I'd look great in some baseball pants. I'll tell you that
He
much.
does. He does. He does.
I'll tell you that much.
He
Put me
okay.
in some Wranglers. Forget about it, girl. Forget about it.
What
Strap
is
me
your
down,
workout
settle me
routine?
down.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Because
I don't really work out my legs like that. Like, sure, I work out. I don't skip
So
leg
you
day.
were just blessed with an ass.
blessed with a booty.
Wow, you're God's favorite.
I thank him every day.
he works out a lot though. He works out a lot.
slap
But
my
You could
ass.
tell.
I slap my ass. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Fresh out the bed.
remember when you saw me at the gym at Gold's?
Yeah.
Like not
No
even
way.
planned.
At
Yeah.
the yo shit.
Yeah.
Dang, I just
That was
gave,
just like
we
pure
just
chance.
gave away where we went.
I know.
Damn.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
Hey, let me tell you. Yeah, you should.
I'll
You
bleep
should.
that out.
You should.
But remember when you saw me?
Yeah, bro.
What'd you think?
Damn, you saw him all sweaty.
Damn, está gordo. Just kidding. No.
Dude, I looked at you and I was like,
No, honestly?
no fucking way. I was
When
like,
was
oh,
this?
cool.
It was
Like,
a couple
what?
months ago.
2-3
Yeah,
months
it was a
ago.
couple months ago.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it's so random.
But
to-
you've came a long way.
Oh, big time.
from what?
Like you were really chunky, and I didn't realize it.
I don't like to say I was chunky. I like to say I was very, very, very out of shape. But yeah, I was chunky.
Okay. No, but you were. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and nobody
I didn't
told
ever
me.
notice-
And nobody told me.
Nobody knew.
You
bro.
never told me.
I didn't know. I didn't know
He
until you
loved you
lost
the
all
way
the
you
weight.
were.
I
That's
feel like
the
you
thing.
looked fine. And then when
Yeah.
you lost all the weight, I'm like, oh wow.
I know.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah. I was like double the size, right?
Have you always been in shape?
Yeah, I was kind of skinny in high school. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was like on the skinnier side.
Oh, good
But then
for you.
also not really, because like I'm 235 right now. When
Okay.
I was like in high school, I weighed 200, like in my senior year.
Okay.
That's huge.
Yeah, for a senior.
That's huge.
Yeah, for a senior.
Like me, 200, that's out of shape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unless I'm doing steroids and I just gain mad muscle.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have I ever done steroids?
Yeah, have you
Never.
guys ever?
No.
Can I tell you the truth? I'm curious. I would be curious.
Yeah, I'm
Why?
curious too.
Any guy who starts working out has that
No, of
curiosity
course.
automatically.
But why would you need it?
No, I mean it's a
To
good
see-
question.
to
It's a
see
good
what the
question,
next-
but it would be like
To see what the next level is.
Okay, do
what's
you
the
guys
next level?
believe that it affects like the work down there?
The work?
Like
Your-
you do?
Well, I don't know. We've never
Oh,
done
yeah,
it.
I don't know. I know that it does shrink your balls.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you stop producing natural testosterone,
Yeah.
and you're getting it like injected
Man,
into
yeah.
you, so your body just stops making it. So your testicles shrink.
Yeah. People who abuse it, that's what happens.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
But they actually say, like, even our age right now in your 30s and 40s, they actually say it's healthy to do somewhat of
Testosterone
small
replacement therapy,
doses.
yeah.
But you don't want to do too much because then it takes away from your natural.
By
What
the
you have
time
already.
I'm 40, I'm gonna be on test.
Yeah.
For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think you can look like that for the rest of your life? Well, maybe Josh actually. Yeah.
I have my deals look like that.
Yeah. Maybe they're on TRT.
But maybe.
Or maybe they're not.
I mean, I don't really
Because,
talk
some
to them,
people-
so I don't
yeah.
know. Maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Would you do it?
Not now.
But like
because-
40s?
Yeah. 100%. I'm going to do
But
it.
don't you feel like it'll affect like something? Like what if it affects your heart?
It can. It absolutely.
can,
That's a
and
risk.
And then
that
you
you're
die
taking.
faster. What if you're cutting your life short?
See, that's why you want to make sure you do all the procedures. Like
yeah,
you do
yeah,
blood
yeah,
work,
right.
you
Yeah.
consult with a doctor. You know what I mean? All that stuff.
For sure.
More on that in a bit.
Okay, cool.
We'll be right back.
More on tests on the bed.
We'll be right back.
We're about testicles and testosterone.
Jenicka Lopez, everybody.
Thank you.
Testicles and
Thank
testosterone.
you.
The
There
one,
you
the one and
go.
only. The one and only. There's no other one in your past life and in the future. You're the one and only.
You know that upsets me though because I can never find my name on keychains. Like at
Jenicka.
parks or whatever.
You have such a cool name.
Oh, that's right.
Dude.
I don't think I've ever met another Jenicka.
Or when you go to Mexico and they sell your bracelet, but you'll never find your name.
My name's
They'll
too
make it for her, though.
long.
Yeah. My name's always there.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they're just waiting
Oh,
for
yeah.
me.
So
Well,
is
you're
mine.
just basic.
So is mine.
So are you.
Yeah, mine.
So
No, honestly, bro. Yeah, I second that.
We'll be right back.
recording.
Another shot?
I gladly. No problem here.
You're not driving, right? Because I'm
Nope.
not.
Who's driving you home?
Uber?
We Uber here.
Well, I'll either drive here or I'll Uber it back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Responsible.
Because here at headquarters,
Here at La Platica headquarters, we're better than you. And we know it.
that.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Have you seen Dodgeball? That was a Dodgeball
Yeah.
reference. That was
I've
not
seen
being
Dodgeball.
arrogant.
Yes, but it sounded arrogant, but that's fine. I knew that,
Like, you
yeah.
guys were quoting Dodgeball, but you meant it.
Yeah, to a degree.
so. Yeah.
So, Jenica, what's new with you? I mean, dime algo.
Dude.
I want you to talk
Hey.
about your podcast, dude. Tell us,
What?
tell us about your... Tell us about...
Cuéntame un chiste.
What? Well, no, the podcast is doing great. Thank God.
How many episodes are you in?
Okay. This is my second season.
How does that work? Seasons.
Okay. Well, I'm under contract.
Wow.
I'm under contract.
She's big
Super
time,
flex. I love
Jenica's
that
on
for
the
you.
contract.
Slightly.
I love that for you.
That's why
Congratu-
mine is better. But just kidding. No, but yeah. So I have a certain amount to finish, and
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah. And I will take my breaks and do what I need to do. Come back together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, when I watched today's episode on your look, you see what happens when I joke around and I try to make you guys laugh. You'll never take me serious anymore.
Yeah, that's your fault, dude.
All I was gonna say on the comments down below on your video, like you have your squad, you have your
Yeah,
army,
she
you
does.
have,
Oh, yeah.
you have
Thank-
people that really fuck
thankfully.
with you.
People
Oh,
love
I
your
love
podcast.
it.
Yeah, people
I
love
appreciate it.
You see what I was gonna say, and then
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I feel
I'll
like your
take it.
community is
I'll
like
take it
super
that.
engaged with you and like what you're doing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
You
I
know,
love that.
yeah. And it was really hard. I took it as something I wanted to do for myself as well, to help me like talk to people and kind of like, you know, I feel like people are misunderstood.
yeah.
I know that so many
A
people
lot
have
of people.
podcasts, but I feel like they help. Everybody should have a podcast.
Yes.
Because it helps you out so much. Like
It's
you
just
learn so much
conversations.
through it.
Everyone
Yeah.
wants to know like what the fuck is going on. So why not talk about it?
Yeah.
And especially like influencers or social media. Like, why not?
Okay, maybe not everybody should have a podcast.
No,
but,
not everybody.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying there's so much value behind it.
Exactly.
Like what you learn from yourself. Like just being
Exactly.
able to
Exactly. It's
have
fun.
those conversations and stuff. Because
Exactly.
what podcasts are intentional conversations that sometimes you just miss when you're with your friends.
Yeah.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
just not super.
And I like yours too, because one thing that you're smiling at me.
Tell me. I like the compliment. Tell me. So.
One thing that I like about your podcast is that it's kind of like it reminded me of me and Josh. It's very easy flowing,
Yes.
very
Super.
natural, organic,
Super. Yeah.
Whole Foods talking.
She didn't even plan anything.
Yeah,
No,
You
I
like-
didn't.
It's just very.
I stopped that. I stopped planning it.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Because then I stress.
Well, it's just you're not that kind of person.
Yeah.
That likes to read a bulletin or something
No.
like that. And even with us now, then that's why we love our producer is that she
Her
lets
name
us
is Jess. We love her.
she lets us be ourselves,
Jess.
and but enhances us.
Yes.
100%.
Because I'm not good at like reading stuff and like I mean I wasn't good at school, so I don't like being told what to do. But the way
I
Jess
don't
does
either.
it is amazing.
Hence the bandana. The bad boy.
But if Karen tells you, you'll do it.
Huh?
If Karen tells you something, you'll do it.
Oh, Karen, yeah, I'll do anything for her. Anything. I'm a little bitch.
So you're not a simp.
When I say something,
Because I asked Josh, I'm like, are you like a simp? Like simp, like
no, yeah, I'm a simp. Because he said no.
you can't tell.
Wait, what?
You seem like an asshole.
No. He's a simp. He's a simp for Karen.
What?
For sure.
Okay.
All this.
Obviously,
An illusion.
I'm a simp for Karen.
Yeah,
but I'm
as you
also a
should
simp
be.
for you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a simp for my best friends. I'm a simp for my mother, my dad. I'm a simp for Jess.
Josh is another level. Like you, simp for
I'm
him
bigger
crazy.
simp.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, I think we're equal. He's my best friend.
Yeah, I know.
I even said that on your podcast. I texted him that. I was like,
no, he loves you.
well, at least somebody does.
Yeah, I love Josh, and I love all my friends, all of them.
He does. He's like that with all of his friends.
But imagine seeing him
No, you
almost
are.
every
You're
other day. You know,
cariñoso.
He's super
Yeah.
cariñoso.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
super
very
simp.
cariñoso.
But I don't like when people say simp because simp makes you feel like you're like
It almost seems
you're a
demeaning.
wussy.
It seems demeaning.
Yeah, like a bitch. But I don't. But whatever. I don't care what people think.
Would you want to
to
date a simp?
Yeah, that's a question.
Got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Here, let's take a shot
Sure,
before
okay.
that.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, let's clink it up, y'all. Clink it up.
Clink. There, I heard the
Hey,
clink.
there's clinks,
There's clinks.
and then there's those kind of clinks. You know what I mean?
I don't know. What
I don't understand what clinks.
You guys will figure it out. You guys will figure it out.
Your
I'm gonna
chastity
be on
belt.
my drive home. I'm like, what the fuck was Josh talking about?
Your chastity belt clinks.
I'm just gonna put that right there.
You know what chastity belt is?
Yeah, I'm wearing one.
Yeah, right.
I am.
If there's one lie you've ever told, it's that one, buddy.
Two truths and a lie.
Okay. Would I date a simp?
Sometimes when I say something funny, I like to look this way to see if
Justin
everybody else
approves.
is laughing.
And you see Jess in the background.
Yeah.
I've dated a mama's boy, and that was very unattractive. To me.
Okay, define mama's boy. Because I
You
would
go
consider
and
myself.
tell your mom about our problems.
hell
Everybody, no, that's not cute.
Okay, can I tell you the truth? I used to do that. I used to do that because I would go to my mom for everything,
Yeah.
and then I learned that that's not the best thing
Yeah,
for
no.
my relationship. Yeah, it's
Well,
not
yeah,
good for
but-
your mom to know everything.
No.
Well,
But
mama
I'm a-
don't know, don't hurt her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'm a baby. I love to be spoiled. Please just give me all the attention.
Okay, so would that would be considered a simp?
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah. Do your own thing as well.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold your own.
Yes.
That's how we are.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how we are.
Yeah.
We do our own thing. We live our own lives. We pave our own paths.
So you guys are in a relationship together.
Us
Yeah.
together. Yeah, we have a relationship together. Yeah. Just not sexually though. Emotionally,
That's
yeah.
questionable.
Yeah. Me and Josh have an emotional relationship. Yeah, for sure.
that's
I'll say
cool,
that right
though.
now
I
on
think
camera.
you have to be in a relationship
for
like
sure.
that with somebody, especially when you're doing something what we're doing, like podcasting, and our heart is on the line.
You got to connect.
You gotta connect.
Yeah, everything that happens to me happens to him. Everything that happens to him happens to me. We are connected.
Okay. Do you guys believe in soulmates and twin flames? You guys are each other's
What's a twin flame? Like me and Josh?
Basically, soulmate in a way. Like you're somebody who you're deeply compatible with.
I do believe in soulmates. Like loving soulmates,
Yes.
like wife and husband.
It could be friends.
Your
it could
soulmate
be-
could be friends too.
Oh yeah, I have many friends that are my soulmates for sure. I would like to think so.
Okay, but no, because your soulmate can only be one.
Really?
Really?
No?
So what happens when you put an S after soulmates?
Twin flames
flame?
are only one, I think.
Oh.
And then soulmates are, you can have multiple. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
alright.
Twin flame. Are you my twin flame?
Let me look this up.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what
what-
the difference entirely is. I mean,
I thought twin flame was maybe a baseball team.
That'd be a cool baseball team name.
twin flame. The twins?
I don't know.
The twins? I think that there's certain people you meet in your life that you are undeniably drawn to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A twin flame is an intense soul connection with someone thought to be a person's other half, sometimes called a mirrored soul.
Whoa.
Feeling an inner pull to that person, feeling as though you've met before or always known each other.
I don't know if I necessarily believe that because I think as people, we're all so different. And I don't want to meet somebody who's identical to me. I want to learn from you. I want to be able to learn your own perspective so I can grow. So I think I don't know if I necessarily believe in that now that you put it like that.
Maybe you haven't met that person. Maybe he's not
Yeah.
your twin flame.
Yeah, maybe not, bro.
Yeah, that kind of hurt
The
me.
fuck?
Okay, maybe you're soulmates.
Soulmates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Our souls connect. We're aligned. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But the same where I'm we're the same person and stuff, not necessarily.
Yeah.
No, me and Josh
Okay.
are completely different people.
You could tell.
Really?
Yep.
What's different about us?
All right, check this out. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna make us. All
Okay,
right, go for it.
No, go. What are we
you're,
gonna do?
no, you're the guest. You
No, tell
you
me.
Can talk.
Okay.
This
No,
will make for a good clip. What were you going to say?
You're really outgoing.
So is Sebas.
Yes, but you don't get that off. Okay, wait, hold on. He's non-approachable. No, wait, you're non-approachable. He's approachable.
Really?
Yes.
What was that whole outgoing thing?
He's more outgoing.
Yeah.
But
Initially?
initially.
Yeah.
Visually,
Visually,
I'm more outgoing.
if I
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah. I agree.
No. I'm just saying what she's saying.
Yeah.
I would love to.
So what do I need to do to be more visually outgoing? Because I want to be visually outgoing.
Bro, you just don't have it
dude.
in you.
No?
No.
I don't know.
It's okay to
Right?
accept it.
Am I like right or no?
Josh, it's okay. Except there's a lot of things that I'm not, and it's okay.
Yeah. Like I said, you're a little intimidating. That's the
Sucker.
thing.
And me?
Okay, so you're approachable.
This is your approachable
you're
man right here?
nice,
Yeah,
you're kind. You're goofy.
I tie the
This
best
is your guy?
bandanas.
But
This is your guy.
I
tie
could
the
take
best
Josh
bandanas.
more serious than you.
Okay. That one hurt. It did. It really did.
That one stung.
Because I'm like, dang, like I need to be more mature.
It's
Yeah.
not that you're not mature. It's just you don't know that right off the bat.
You know
You're
what?
just
You,
funny.
you know what's crazy though? Is because I don't give you that immediately.
You don't.
No, but ask my wife.
Yeah.
She gets my serious
Well, you've been
side.
also together for.
Exactly.
forever.
So she earned it. She earned.
She earned it.
She earned me being.
Here he goes.
She earned it. She earned it.
She earned it.
Sorry, I'm gonna rewind. I don't mean she earned it.
Right.
It's she allowed herself to
Yeah.
see me in a serious Sebas. You've seen
Because
serious
Karen
Sebas.
is pretty serious.
I have seen
I
serious
feel.
She's very goofy. She's very outgoing. She's very charismatic. She's just like me too. But yeah, definitely like she's more.
But that's because you know her privately too.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Behind
Sebas, you lead with
everything.
humor.
Yes.
That's what you open up with, which gives people this inviting energy. I would admit that. Like I could see that. I see that.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. Like I don't like.
Is this hurting your ego?
No, it shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't. Does it?
No, it doesn't hurt my ego. What sometimes hurts is like what she said. Well, I'm not saying it that you hurt me, but
It's
I'm just
fine.
saying like
Okay.
sometimes when people do say, and they're saying it positively, they're not saying it
Yeah.
negatively.
Yeah.
Is when like, oh, I can take you more serious than me. You know what I mean? Then I look to myself like, maybe I should change that about myself. Like come up to people more serious or like make them. Because I feel like sometimes when somebody tells me like, oh, I can take somebody else more serious than you, I don't ever take it like bad. But sometimes like maybe when I go back home and I look in the mirror for like 5 minutes straight and I look at
You're gonna
myself
cry
in my
about it?
fucking eye sockets, I say maybe you should be more serious. You know what I mean?
But
Maybe-
But you also welcome more people. You give
Yes.
people more of a
You're
welcoming
loving.
energy.
You're very
more-
loving.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
like she literally said, even though she might take me more serious, she might not even approach me. She might not even get to know me
Yes,
on that
exactly.
level. She'll get to know you immediately because of the energy you
You're
bring.
very loving.
Am I trusting?
You are trusting.
Okay, good. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
then.
you are
Okay.
trusting. Like I could text you tomorrow and be like, dude, this fucking shit happened to me. And I'll be like, I'll be comfortable enough to tell you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'll do the same with
That's
Josh.
all I needed to know. That I'm trusting.
You were.
Because sometimes the cousin of, not taking someone seriously is not trusting them either.
Yeah.
Really? No,
What?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
no.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong, bro. That's not true. Just because they don't, she didn't say she doesn't take you serious. She's taking
I
you
just
know,
feel like
I
if
know,
I was
I
going
know.
through something, I don't know how I would tell you.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
were, you know?
But you know how you just said right now, like, oh, it's because I don't know Karen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all like I have somewhat of that too. It's because you
Yeah.
don't know me that much either.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let me get to know you.
You should go on the
There you
Over
are.
Comfort podcast.
Okay, maybe you should.
She'll get you there, bro.
Hit up my producer, see if I'm available.
You know what? No, this is not the only
What?
reason.
You're about to say why she didn't invite me?
No, it's because
I'm just joking.
I watched the podcast, right? Loyal person here, good friend.
Thank you.
Watching the
Appreciate that.
podcast.
Thank
okay?
you.
No, I'm
Appreciate
just
that.
No, but I watched the podcast and Josh had mentioned something about his dad. I'm like, I never knew that about
Oh,
Josh.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so interesting to me. But
You caught that immediately because you texted me like,
Yeah.
I understand why she invited you,
Yeah.
like by yourself. He did say
was
that.
it an argument?
No, not at all.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, we were kind of beefing it.
No, of course not. We love you. That's
No, but
amazing.
I was like, I want to know,
I felt bad when he canceled the first time. I knew about that too.
dude.
But it's okay. I mean, you got one of the hosts of the #1 Latino podcast in the world. What do you expect?
Second.
He's a busy boy.
Second,
Busy boy.
just kidding. Yeah.
Google said it. Go on Google. Google said it.
I'm not gonna waste my time for the wrong answer.
Hey, good comeback, eh? Eres viva.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's funny that we always talk about his dad and his relationship. I promise you, I don't know anything about that. Don't like Josh. Am I right?
Yeah.
Still to this day, I don't tell him, "Hey, fool, what's really going on?"
But I feel like that's a guy
know.
thing.
For sure.
Like guys don't really talk about it within each other.
In each other.
Yes.
Well,
Only if
Damn.
we ask.
Yeah,
correct.
no, yeah.
Correct. Because Sarah's like,
But-
with all due respect, like Sebas has never put in the intention to
Yeah.
figure it out. And that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about,
No,
about that.
But
because-
by the way,
that's
bro.
something like a topic that
Yeah.
guys are just like,
he hasn't been like, hey man, like I know you've brought up your dad a
Yeah.
couple times. Like, can we dive into that? Like, and
Because there's two sides to being a guy.
Yeah.
His side right now is like, oh, I don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's very guy to do, right? And guess what? Very guy of me to do is like, we don't need to talk about it.
yeah.
yeah.
No,
So
yeah.
why? Now, do I care about it? Yes. Do I?
Yeah.
Would I like to know?
Sure.
Sure, if he wants me to know. That's very guy thing to
Yeah.
do. You know, I'm not, Josh, what happened? What happened?
No, yeah.
It's not that I don't care. It's I only care if
Like
he
you're
cares
open
for
to
me to know.
talking. You're open to talking
Yeah,
about
and
it
that goes for
whenever
everybody
he
back
wants
at
to
home.
talk
You know
about
what's
it.
interesting
I
about
don't know anything about his dad. I don't. Even till this day, off camera, I don't know anything about his dad.
Oh, wow.
See, that's the issue with guys. This is going to be an interesting conversation because you said, I only care if he cares to tell me.
Yeah.
And as a man, I'm like, I would only tell somebody who cares to listen.
But actually listen.
But I'm not saying he's not, but who's intentionally like being like, yo, man, I want to know.
Yeah.
And that'll give me that space. So that's with men, like we contradict each other.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the issue with men and
I
being
feel like
open.
I'm in couples therapy right
Yeah.
now.
But Josh,
No.
are you saying that it's a good idea for me to tell you what happened? Are you saying
I'm
that?
saying that it would create that space where I would talk about it if you were genuine about like listening.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the issue with men. It's like I agree with you. Like if one of my friends was going through something, right? I might not necessarily want to bring it up immediately,
Right.
unless he brought it up to me. But the way I'm just thinking right now, and this is the first time I've ever processed this, like me going through that situation, I only expressed my issue with my dad or whatever with people who are asking intentionally. So it's like, it kind of contradicts because you're like, I'll only talk about it if you want to talk about it. I'll only talk about it if you ask about it.
You think it has to do with like men being men? Like being manly? Like it kind of like attacks their, I don't know what, I guess their ego.
I just
to
don't
talk
feel like
about it.
I have no ego because I will talk about it. I will break down. I will be open. I'll
Okay.
be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just about creating that space, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah. And the thing is, like, I think also you can dive even deeper where like it's such a tender, sensitive subject
for sure.
that I even think Sebas maybe is cautious with like, I don't really, maybe I can't relate. Maybe I don't fully understand
It's like
it.
the same
so
thing as-
let me walk cautiously about when I ask this. Yeah,
That's an interesting way of walking.
Yeah.
But it's like him asking me about my family. We've known each other for years.
Yeah.
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 And we've never really talked
Maybe
about
if I was, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. It's not that I don't care to.
it. No, it's just
It's
you
just-
don't know how to walk into
it's
it type
as-
either.
That's really difficult. Though.
As
No, yeah.
That's challenging.
No,
That's
yeah.
challenging.
that situation is very challenging.
And I think the reason why you will be able to bring it up towards me was because you and I relate in that manner.
All right.
So that honestly also gave me that comfortability to talk about it. You know what I mean? You created that
Cool.
space and you were confident about it. And that's another thing you have to like, when you're going into a conversation like that, you have to be confident. Like you don't want to be walking on eggshells because then that makes that other person kind of
Yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
a little like, you know,
Like,
how much can I
am I gonna
really open up? How
share?
much can I share?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that I don't want to know. It's just that as a man, we have a lot of respect for other men.
Yeah.
To other.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
That's what I was saying. Is
that's
it
a
like
very
a
good
men
point.
thing? Like a
That's a very good point.
100%. And
Yeah.
it's not that we can't conversate like women. We can. But there's sometimes a respect boundary where I'm not going to say anything until you bring it up. And then I'll talk to you about whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can cry to me. I can cry to you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
To say that there is no fear that will be looked at as less of a man is not true. There is that fear that if I open up to another man in this vulnerable way, that he might view me as less of a man.
Okay, what about to
There is
women?
not at all. I don't feel like that at all. Not at all.
What about you? Say you're going through some shit, but you're scared to tell her because you don't want her to look like you don't want her to look at you like less of a man?
Me personally, like you're talking about my wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I only would really bring something up if it was pretty big. Okay. Small situations that go on through my day-to-day life.
That's fair.
That I can deal on my own.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to tell her. It's not that. I'll tell her everything. I've told her everything. It's day-to-day things that like, I don't know. Si se me poncho una llanta en el freeway.
Right.
You're not going to tell her.
I'm not saying shit. I'm
yeah.
dealing it on my own.
Of course.
But would she tell me?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
You'd be the first person she calls.
It's little things like that, right? Or even like, I don't know. It has to be very like, and you're talking about like me coming out and being like, hey, babe, I want to talk to you and do this and do that. Yeah, of course. Like it has to be.
You have to be comfortable enough with the person.
Okay,
too,
that's what I was just about to say. I wanted to rephrase my answer because you said women, and I'm like, and I was like, I don't mean that broadly. I mean a select women.
Yeah.
Select few of women.
Like you'll tell your mom, your girl.
1,000% with no hesitation because
sister,
I trust
yeah.
them. I trust them.
Yeah.
But for me, it has to be something like very important or like very much needed to, like I need to say it.
I don't know if this is going to make me sound sexist, but I genuinely feel like women are just more nurturing too. Like it's just innate in them to
it's literally
be
in their nature.
more like understanding and you know, listening and caring and stuff like
It
that.
is. As a woman, I'll say it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
cool that
very-
you say that because a lot of women don't like to admit that.
No, it is.
And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's cool that you admit that.
We just have more like in like what you said. Like you said you'd feel like I'd be a great mom or whatever.
Yeah.
I just
I said that on our podcast that I was on.
she said that. The one
I can see that.
you go to. But like people me causing problems. But like it is. I just feel like at least me, I'm a person that I like to be there for people. And like I feel like a lot of women too, like okay, like they have women are a little bit smarter than men, no offense, but like
I believe that.
they're more mature and they kind of
Emotionally,
get the
potentially, yeah.
yeah.
I could agree with that.
The women get it, like they see different perspectives
They
and
do.
they kind of just process differently.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
What to a degree?
Here we go. Okay.
No, I agree with you. But sometimes I do believe that sometimes men and women, sometimes the way that we solve problems, I do feel like women solve them more emotionally than like me and Josh talk, like logically.
Yes and no.
Logistically, yeah.
Yes and no, though. It has to be like a woman that's very self-aware emotionally as well.
Yeah.
Like very smart.
Yeah.
'Cause if you get like a crazy ass toxica bitch, like they're obviously going to do things out of emotion.
Yeah.
Okay, I
have to
have
be-
a question
But
for you.
how
I'll
many are
propose.
those? There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of those. I agree. Okay, what?
If you were going through like a situation, like something super traumatic was happening, right? Like let's
Okay.
just say like you were in a bus that was shit was gonna happen. Would you want the bus driver to be a man or would you want the bus driver to be a woman? Like in a situation where
Wow,
it's
that's good.
more like you got to think quick.
Damn, you took it there?
Damn,
I'm just
that's
asking.
a great like metaphor.
Yeah, like something
Or
like that. Like
example.
not necessarily emotional because
I would
that's
want
two
a
different-
man
Why is that?
because a man leads. And kind of like I feel like they know exactly. I don't know. I just feel like he has to know the right thing to do.
You
But then
think-
I would also, me as a passenger, I would figure it out myself.
So you think the man is a little bit more emotionally controlled in a situation like that?
Yes.
Like that. Like
Yes.
the bus is like the wheel popped
Are you
off.
talking about like in a protective
Yes.
situation?
For sure. Like instinctually, he might be
Yes.
more sound. He might be a little bit more controlled in
Yep.
that environment. Versus like a woman might be a little bit more emotional and might get a little distressed.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What about you, Sebas?
A man.
I agree. Yeah.
The silence after kill.
I agree
We're like
100%.
all just in our thoughts. We're like,
I agree.
But that could change easily with like a different kind of scenario where I would want a woman leading that. Like for example, like if we were on the Titanic,
okay.
right? And like the situation where we were like describing like who should go on the
Yes,
on
on
the
the
boats and
boats,
stuff like that. Like I would hope that. Well, I guess you would want women to have the lead of like they should have priority, right? If they're like moms.
Oh,
and-
okay. Yeah. But I feel like that's also because you were raised by a single mom.
does that change my view?
Yep.
But I think the same way, and I was raised by mom and dad. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Oh, I mean, yeah.
I just feel like
if I'm sending you, if I'm sending people on a boat,
Yeah.
I'm sending
The women.
the women.
Yeah.
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 That makes sense, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, it makes sense. If I was on the Titanic and then I would just all the kids and all the women on the boat.
Yeah.
And the men that want to be on the boat, they can't because they have to understand that ni modo. But you know what? That's fucked up though, right?
No, yeah.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
That the men just fucking to the side? It's fucked up, right?
Like literally
But we're trained to be like
Rose
that.
and Jack. Jack was in the water.
Yeah, but it's because men are trained to protect.
Yes.
That's literally in our like. I don't know. I don't want to sound like those fucking TikToks.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like that. But it's true. Our mother taught us to be that way.
Yeah.
Cuida tus hermanos, cuida tu hermana, cuídame a mí, and that's what it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That we are trained to do that, and we've been trained like that for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I know I'll be good.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm good with
Even though you'll die.
But then it makes me
you're
feel
good.
bad.
Yeah, but I'll be good.
As a woman, it makes me feel bad.
Does it really?
I don't think
Does it really?
It does, because I'm like,
No,
you have
you
a
have to
lot of life to live as well. Like you just have the same amount of value of life to live as me.
Can I tell you something? As a man, you should not feel like that because this is going to sound dramatic, but let's just say we're in the Titanic situation. It would be my honor to die before women and children. I know that sounds so dramatic.
No, I feel
and
that.
so
Okay.
dramatic.
But that's the thing that we're trained to say that.
Yes, but I also feel that. Like there's no way
Yeah.
I would be okay being on a boat with
Okay, but
women
you
and children
guys-
on the boat.
Because you're absolutely trained to feel that way.
Maybe.
Why can't she feel that way? Even though you might.
Would
But-
you?
I would feel that way.
You would feel like I don't deserve to be on this boat. They
Yes.
should. Really?
Which
I don't
is
know.
great.
But I would feel, in my order, it'd probably be kids.
Yeah. Yes. Pregnant women.
Pregnant women.
Yep.
Yes, pregnant women. And then maybe like, I feel like that's enough to fit in a boat.
Honestly, it might
Yeah.
be. It
And the
might be.
Titanic, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's just we're just trained to be that way.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But that doesn't like make you guys feel a certain way?
No, because you know what? You know what it is. It's. I understand human, like
Behavior or
I
patterns.
understand human behavior. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's what it is. Human behavior, and it is what it is. Así es la vida. It is what it is.
Right.
Don't feel bad because that's how it should be. That's how it is.
Damn.
But a lot of people might disagree with that.
No, I agree
Okay.
with you. It is what it is.
It
That's
is
just
what it is. You are.
Damn.
You are
Okay.
the woman, and there's kids, and then there's men.
And now there might be people that might try to persuade us a different way, like you're just as equal and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
I get it.
I get it.
But
too.
if you agree to that, you're hella beta.
This guy, bro.
Yes or no, Josh?
It was, I mean, maybe not beta,
No,
but like
I
it's
get
just
the whole
a different mindset.
I get the whole
It's a
equal
different
thing. I
mindset.
get it too, and I
Yeah.
feel bad.
Yeah.
But if you can just realize that's with everything in life. If you can just realize that it is what it is, that's it. Because that is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, would you want would you want to be with somebody who thinks like this or doesn't think like that?
Oh, that's
I
a good
prefer-
question.
I prefer to be with someone that thinks.
Okay, exactly. You know
That's a
why?
good question.
Because then
that's
it's
what
selfish.
it fucking is.
It's selfish, and if it was the other way, it'd probably be more selfish and more ego.
Yes.
Like we're equal. We should both be on this fucking boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. Like, get off your high horse. Let's be realistic.
Not only that, we are genetically made to protect. Genetically made to protect. I think so.
I think I have this fat ass. Think about it.
What does that have to do with your fat ass?
Because if they hit him with a spear, it won't go all the way through.
Think about it. Sebas thought about it.
Let's go on a really short break.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
Close it
end it,
out.
and we're gonna close it
All
out.
right.
Okay?
No, we're not going to close it out.
Super
We're
good.
going to talk about something super crazy.
Okay.
I got us.
Wait, why don't we have another shot before
We're going to have
we go
another
on break?
shot and then talk about that crazy thing.
Shot break.
If we can take a shot in 1 minute.
Let's do it. Hurry,
shot
bro.
in 1 minute. Oh, right before the break. Damn.
Let's see your bartending skills.
Yeah, I don't know if he could pull it off, ladies and gentlemen. It's never been done. Oh, right here, Sebas.
These are really nice.
They were custom made for us.
Okay.
No, they were. They actually come
I
from.
can get this shit on Amazon, bro.
Not that says La Platica on it. Or
fact-
if you want, you probably could.
Salud, Jenica.
Cheers,
We
cheers.
love you.
Under a
Thank you
minute.
so
We're
much.
Under a minute. Thank
Hey,
you. No. Okay.
The clinks.
This is honestly funner than I thought.
Really? You thought it was boring? You're so mean.
You said that.
I said that because
So that's why I
like you a
wasn't
lot.
invited like a long ass time ago.
No. It's because you're better than that other podcast room. Cheers, guys.
That is a fair statement.
We'll be right back.
It's something I really appreciate that you guys dress nice.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's because thousands of people watch it.
Whoa.
Thousands.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna
kidding.
take it back.
Yeah.
Never mind.
idea.
No,
Don't start us out, girl.
you know what it is this who we are.
But a lot of people aren't. A lot of men aren't like that.
Well, you're meeting two
Yeah.
unique individuals.
You love that, huh?
No, thank you for that. I appreciate
No,
that.
I really appreciate it.
Because as much as I'm joking around, not a lot of people tell us that. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Look,
Right?
well, I'll tell you
and
guys.
sometimes it's nice to hear that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're men, so like we don't care if we get told that or not. I tell him all the time.
I like being told that.
Yes, I know.
I love
You
being
tell
told
him
that.
all the time.
Yeah, I like being told that.
I tell him all the time. Every episode, I tell him.
I tell
look
you
great.
too.
Yeah. But it's almost my thing though. Because I'm very comfortable with my sexuality.
Oh, here he goes. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm starting to question it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah. So what we were talking about. I'll tell you this much.
Tell me.
If me and Josh lived in your household, things would change immediately.
I would appreciate it.
But for the better.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. But as a woman, look, and we were just talking about it. I just feel like I've been okay living on my own already. Like,
sure.
I know how to handle things.
For sure.
Define handle things.
Like I can take out my own trash.
Sure, okay.
I can probably wash my own car.
Probably.
I can go garden myself. Pick up shit outside.
good.
But that's because as me, Jenicka, it bothers me if I see it there for too long.
Oh, okay. I got you. But if you had a man come into your household and wanted to take the lead in those things, you would allow
Yeah,
it.
go
and you
ahead.
would be okay
go right
with
ahead.
it.
And I would be okay if
Would you
weren't
appreciate
there.
it?
I would love it.
Would you appreciate
it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But what if it was a woman
What do you mean?
taking that same lead?
I feel like it needs to be a balance.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I'm also a woman. I can do the same things. You know?
100% you can.
100% I can.
Yeah.
I can. It doesn't disgust me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, can handle
You know
my
what?
own.
Thank you, Jenica, for we're allowing to be speaking about these things. And it's because you're on.
Yeah, it really is.
I love that.
Yeah,
And
Thank
it is.
you.
I love that too because you're
Expanding the mind.
It really
Yeah.
is.
It's not even expanding the minds. It's allowing two men to talk about it.
Yeah.
And
She's
that's
creating that
It's
over
true.
comfort. Gotcha.
It really is.
You're on
Like
my
look. Hey, I'm gonna do you a solid.
Tell me.
I'm gonna edit this video
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna send it to you and just post it on yours too. Fuck it, why not?
A 2-for-1.
A 2-for-1. Who cares?
Look, I'm going to have to ask my manager about that. What?
Yeah. What is he or she gonna say? A huevo?
I would do it just because you guys are my friends.
Right? Like
Look,
why
because
not?
I love you guys.
It's literally an over comfort podcast.
No, I genuinely love you guys. Like, I have a lot of love for you guys.
Thank you.
And I don't say that about a lot of people.
So do we. So
I
do
mean,
we.
I would hope so down. I'm just kidding.
No, but literally, it's such an over comfort podcast that like it's amazing. I post it on yours too. Shit, fácil.
I'll take it off in 10 minutes.
Exactly. Scheduled to delete.
No, yeah, definitely. I really appreciate the fact that we can talk about this with you,
Dude,
cool.
it's interesting. Dude, if we mashed our podcast,
That'd be kind of cool.
it'd be crazy. a woman's perspective, a man's perspective, and
Yeah.
not two different types,
Yeah.
but like different perspectives of men.
Yeah.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a women's perspective, and we're gonna have you on, and then we're gonna.
Dude,
like,
I'm so down.
Super down.
I think Jenicka
Yeah.
would be a very great asset to
I would
women's perspective.
I would want to do
or
her
even a men's
podcast
perspective.
as us, but I would want you to really lead it. Like
Okay.
really take it to the direction that you want to go.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With
Yeah.
both of us on it.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah.
You think you could do that?
I mean, I can do anything, to be honest.
Because you're a man.
No, not because I'm a man. Do you want to take one more shot,
Oh my God.
or that's it?
I'll do it because you're my friend.
Okay.
Can you do a baby shot?
Yeah, do a baby shot.
No,
I was saying for me, girl.
no. Everyone, it's all equal here.
Yeah, equal.
All of a sudden. That's it.
No, yeah.
Before we end it, because it's been such an amazing podcast that Jenicka has brought us out our own shell. Brought us out.
That was very unintentional, honestly.
No, it wasn't. That's just
No.
how you are.
I don't know. I just don't
It was
know.
intentionally
I like picking at
unintentional.
brains.
Whatever.
Unintentionally intentional.
Sure.
Okay.
And honestly, I mean, we're talking because we're talking to everybody. So I want to know, like, everybody's like, I don't know. Like, comment down below, like, what you think, like, what we've been talking about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Where's your mind at?
Where's your guys' mind at exactly?
Yeah.
Like, wait, mine or theirs?
There's damn.
Let's get tell me yours. Yeah, you're right. Like,
Not everything's about you, Sebas.
Dude.
I know, I gotta get used to it.
Speaking of which, since the fact that you said that, I think it's funny because I
Thank you.
feel like you do such an amazing job at making your podcast about your guest.
Yes.
And even
try
when
my
I was like
best.
asking you questions, you would always find a way to revert it back to me. And you do an amazing job. And I think
you.
Sebas and I can work on that with ourselves because we'll tend to like go back to ourselves.
Yeah.
But you're doing a really good job at doing that.
I mean, it's not bad that you
No,
guys
of
take
course
it back
not.
to yourself. It's just cool. Like
Yeah.
everyone has a different perspective. Maybe that's the Libra in me though. Like I like seeing both sides of things.
Got it.
You know?
Yeah.
I just like understanding people differently.
Yeah.
Even when I argue with my friends, I'm like, okay, but what if something's happening on their end?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you don't get it.
The, I think the reason why it works is because you genuinely are interested.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
What's your sign, Sebas?
He's Gemini, two-faced.
Gemini. Does that make sense?
Well, that's good. I don't see that in you.
Really? Wow,
Me
you're the
neither.
first
Me
one that's
neither.
ever said
I
that.
don't either.
That I'm two-faced.
No.
That's what everybody
You're a
says.
good
No,
friend.
Yeah, oh, you're Gemini? Ooh, you're two-faced.
No,
don't
you're
know
not.
what that means.
You're
No,
honestly,
he's
you're a
not.
really good friend. You're a
I
really
am.
good friend.
I
He's
am.
a great friend.
Person,
you-
son, husband, all that.
Okay.
Podcaster, cyclist, golfer, boxer.
Pick one.
Why?
One
when I can be
hobby.
all of them.
That's all clink.
That was super Gemini of me to say though. When I can be all of them.
At the same
I
time.
take that statement back, everybody.
Salud.
Cheers, salud.
I'm just so glad that you were on because since honestly day one, it's like Jenicka. Hasta enfadan.
Especially after we had your sister.
Hasta enfadan.
Yeah. Bring us on your pod, please.
I would
You're
love
already
to.
on it.
I want to go again.
No.
Look, I gotta have Sebas,
First?
and he's gotta talk about you, and then we'll do it again. We'll meet again all together.
Well, before we end the pod, is there something you want to say?
No.
Anything off your chest? What's coming?
What are you working on? What are you excited for?
I'm excited for my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good episode coming.
Yeah?
I
Wow.
do. I can't
Back
say
to back? Like mine, and then you got another one? Another-
No. Well, yes, that's a good episode as well. But this time, someone reached out to me.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
Which
can't
I'm-
say who it is.
Nope.
They reached out to you.
They reached out to me.
That speaks volumes of your podcast. 'cause
And
I
honestly,
know they want
and it
to.
was today, and I was like, "Wow, thank you, God." I was like, "This is crazy," but I had to reach out to them before. I'm like, "Hey, let me know whenever you're in LA. Like, let's get together. Let's film the podcast."
Yeah.
Cool.
Whoop.
That person, that person was like, "Okay, I'll let you know."
Whoop.
Oy. And then, a couple months passed by, and I was like, "Okay, cool." I mean, I don't like being on people's asses. Like, if you want to be on here, cool. A lot of people get like scared or intimidated or whatever, because it is a little, it's different. It's a different podcast. But this person reached out to me and they sent me the topics that they want to talk about, and I'm very grateful.
And
Yeah.
excited.
Very grateful. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
They're excited, and I think that it can just,
That's
it can
awesome.
change,
Elevate.
That's awesome.
elevate,
Yeah.
and do things.
I
You might even become the number two Latino podcast in the world. Maybe.
I thought you were number 2.
No, we're number 1 according to Google.
No, we're top 2, but we're
And
not
I'm 1.
2. We're not 2.
We didn't finish the sentence, and we're not 2.
How about this?
But I'm 1.
We're the male number 1.
Okay, if you want to take it there.
But I never said that though.
Bro, we literally had the same conversation with Itati.
Dude.
Yes, everybody's trying to claim it. It's like I never even said it. Why are you guys picking on us? We never said we were number 1, but people are picking on us all the time.
It's easy.
Yeah,
But
it's easy
you
to
know
bring
what,
down
Jenicka?
top.
I see the sparkle in your eye right now, and I know that you're super happy. You're super excited about your podcast
I am.
and what's coming up next.
Yeah, dude.
And that just makes me so happy at
thank
me being your
you.
friend. Honestly,
Because you know me the longest?
I've known you for a very long time,
Dude, it's been a while.
Yeah, me and Karen have known you for a very
You
long
want
time.
to know, and maybe Karen should be here, but you know, she like really helped me a lot in my life.
Really,
Yeah,
I'm so
dude.
glad to hear that.
She like
How?
really guided me, like influenced their social media
Wow.
wise. Like she's a really good person.
Wow.
You married a good one.
Yeah.
Don't let it go, man.
I
Fucking punch you in the face.
you should
I really should.
if I did that.
It would be
because I
his honor
not.
if you punched him in the face.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
And I know we always say this, but Karen is an amazing person.
She really is.
And
beautiful heart, beautiful soul.
Yeah, I don't think
Props to Karen.
Yeah, even if shit hit the fan, I would never find anybody like her ever.
Absolutely not.
But that's not gonna happen.
Don't blow it, dude.
Yeah.
Don't fucking blow it.
Do you like?
And you know what's crazy? Like I didn't just find her recently. Like I'm
You've been known.
33 years old. I've known her when I was 19 years old. I'm very lucky.
That's nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Would you see your life any different without her?
Yeah. I feel like she how can I explain this? I feel like without her, I don't know what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be going crazy or
Power of women.
yeah.
Power of women.
She really
Y'all need us.
100%. I have no doubt about that.
What do I say when they have a good one? Like what is it? Like she keeps like
Keeps you grounded.
yeah, she does. She really
A
does.
flame in you?
Yeah, and I'm very hard to keep and I'm very hard to
That
keep
was a good
grounded.
one.
I'm very hard to keep grounded. And she does like no big deal.
Do you get manicures?
I
Do you
got-
get gel on your fingers?
No, Joe, no. Just they do the
They look so shiny right now. Maybe it's
They're
the
popping,
lights.
bro.
They're really popping.
yeah. I just got a manicure like maybe a week ago.
You married to like an influencer, like one of the top ones. Do you like look at girls' makeup and stuff?
You judge them?
Do you judge
Their
them?
makeup?
No, I don't judge.
Critique?
I don't judge, but I'll just be like,
Yeah, bitch, you use the wrong
I just
fucking
feel like
brush.
you can
or
tell.
wrong concealer.
if girls have shitty makeup, I'll like see like, oh, like it's not that good.
Talk
but
to
I'm
my
not
wife.
but I'm not judging them.
Not judging, but
Yeah.
you like
But
in
you
your
notice
head.
it. You notice it. Like me, I would never notice. I couldn't tell necessarily.
Yeah.
Like probably to the depths that you can tell.
It's not that I notice and I'm like, oh, it looks whack. It's more kind of like, oh, you don't do it like my girl.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, Karen's
That's a
a,
high
fucking
bar
beast.
though, dude. That's a very high bar.
And how is that my fault? That
Karen's a beast.
No, that's fair.
that I
I'm just
know what a
saying.
high bar is.
Correct. But I'm
High
just saying
bar.
that's a high bar.
High bar.
That's a high bar.
What the fuck?
What?
Seba?
I told you he gets,
What is that?
he gets
Well, I thought-
fixated on these words.
High bar is a funny word to say. High bar.
First of all, high bar is 2 words. So
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know. One word. Flabbergasted.
flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Honestly, you know when I'm in the middle of my workouts, I think about like who the fuck came up with this shit.
What? The actual
certain
workouts?
No, workouts. Like and words too. Like we're talking. Like who the fuck came up with the Arnold press?
Arnold
Arnold?
Schwarzenegger.
But it's like how
I mean, that's a good
Because
question.
there's people that
or
are
like obviously biceps,
Bicep
but
curls,
like
yeah.
certain things like.
Yeah.
Who, like how? What time do you have to think about this shit?
humans that are obsessed with something.
Yes.
Okay.
Bingo.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Obsessiveness.
It's
Yeah.
like who's the one that created the light bulb? Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison.
It's like why the fuck did he
I
want
need
a
to go
light
back to
bulb?
school because I was going to say Albert Einstein, but he created electricity, right?
No, that was Thomas Edison.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, okay, he didn't create electricity. Electricity was already created, right, Jess? Why don't we always look at Jess when everything?
Because he's a smart
Jess
one.
is like the encyclopedia.
Jess is smarter than me.
Well, yeah, he created electricity. He did. Yeah, that was Thomas Edison.
So what did Albert Einstein do? EMC squared.
Correct.
Quantum physics.
Correct.
Okay, then I just need to go back to school.
Yeah, you. Because I mean, do you?
No, you're doing
what?
fine.
For what? Like, what would that? How would that?
I need to go back
benefit
to
your
school. This guy.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin invented electricity.
So Thomas Edison invented the light bulb.
Yeah, it's like, for example, like who invented the light bulb? Somebody who was obsessed with creating a light bulb.
He was madly obsessed.
And he failed thousands of times to do it once. It's just, there's people that are extraordinary in this world.
Do you guys think women are smarter than men?
I think some are. Yeah, I think some are.
Some or generalized?
So you're saying as who's shit. So
Okay, let's put it this way.
Like
most
women are smarter than most men. Is that what you're asking? Are most women smarter than most men?
Okay, this is just me.
I don't think it's a one size fits all. I don't think it works like that.
No.
Me neither. But I'm gonna put it this way: if there's 1,000 women and 1,000 men, and they're all taking the same test, I think more women would pass that test.
Okay.
That's just me.
And they both studied equally?
Yeah.
Yes.
I disagree. I think it'll be closer to 50-50 than like more surprising.
No, yeah,
No,
sure.
Josh, you have to choose one or the other.
I agree with that too.
No, choose one or the other.
I genuinely cannot.
But
I cannot. I don't think that one would be more than the other. I think it might be super close. It might be like 53% were like women.
Are you saying that because you want to say like men and female are equal? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
yeah, me too.
No, when it comes to like, we're talking about this specific example, like taking a test.
Yeah.
They both got 3 months to study for this test. They were both given the exact same test.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if one will prevail more than the other.
I know. No, I know. You're saying 1 and 1 though. I'm saying 1,000 people.
That's what I'm saying. 1,000. I don't know if one sex would prevail more than the other.
No, yeah, I agree with that too. But I think that I personally, from just experience, I mean, look at me. I'm looking at just for the right answers. I'm looking for a woman for the right answer. You know what I mean?
Very true.
That's true.
Like that's, give that an example.
Yeah.
Like I do think that.
So you're thinking like an academical test, like academical
SATs. Say SATs.
But what about like, so you're saying your answer would change if it was a physical test?
Depending on what the physical activity is, yeah.
Any physical activity. Push-ups.
Well,
Men would pass.
Yeah, men would pass. Yeah.
Okay.
But we're talking about
Pull-ups?
We're talking about
Men.
knowledge.
What about running?
Women.
Really? Fastest runner in the world right now is a man.
Well, you got to look at it like that now.
Currently.
Look, think about this.
Like, that's
they haven't
facts.
found. There's probably the fastest woman, and they just haven't found her.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
That could be.
I agree with that too. But like, then you got to look at it like this: like, throughout lifetime, people who always run the marathons and stuff like that, it's mainly always a man
Who win?
who win. And I'm not saying women are fast. I'm just saying that's a statistic.
I feel like women have more to carry. If they have a fat ass and big ass boobs, they got.
I agree with that too. I agree with that too. I think women, when they cross the finish line, they should get shaved off like 20 minutes because they have so much to carry.
Honestly, it's a lot to carry.
That's an advantage, though. That's not fair anymore.
I'm done with this conversation. I think we're gonna end it here. Jenicka, thank you.
Thank
You're a blessing, girl. Thank you so much. For being on our pod.
You are a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Aww.
You
We
absolutely
love
are.
you. We got to do that though. The either perspective of a woman, guys. Let us know down below. Perspective of a woman. And by the way, just talking to you guys. Did you guys like that? Like how we got deep into like that type of conversation? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? And by the way, just so you know, like we're not saying these things as like machistas or what is it called when the opposite of like machista, like with a woman, like feministas?
Feminist?
Yeah, because we're not like that, right? That's not what we were trying to do, correct? We're not trying to be like that. We're just trying to be
we're
more
just
like
opening minds. We're kind of just talking about it.
And we were
It's
being logical.
perspective.
We're
It's
being logical.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yes,
I didn't say
absolutely.
things to like stump her, or she didn't
No.
say
Right.
things to stump us.
Yeah.
No.
You know, we just had a natural conversation that we would have at your house.
Exactly.
So I really appreciate you being on the
No.
podcast, Jenicka. I know you're our friend, but thank you so much. Really.
No, it's an honor being here. Honestly, genuinely. And this is probably something off of my like checklist.
Oh, shit.
Like I
appreciate that.
genuinely, I love you guys so much as people, as podcasters, as hosts. Like it's an honor to be here.
Hey, do me a favor.
Sure.
Get my boy on your podcast. Yeah? Get my boy on your podcast.
You don't even have to tell me that.
Just hook
It's
him
already
up.
there.
Hey, hook him up.
Just tell him to answer his text.
Hey, hook him up.
I missed it.
He wants to be on it so bad.
I do. I really do. I think it's a great
You're
podcast.
gonna give me some good.
So you better
Healing
come
shit.
through.
I'm an open book.
No, you better fucking open up your legs, boy. I need to fool you.
I mean, you've probably already seen that.
Nah, not that wide.
He's not that flexible.
Aww.
I'm a full book. Call me the catcher in the rye.
All right,
the
well,
Lord of
here
the
we go,
Flies.
bruh.
Go
You
dog
guys
go.
will see it next. Okay?
Green eggs and ham, baby. That's me.
All right.
You're probably too young for that.
I know what green eggs and ham is.
Who's the author?
Dr. Seuss.
Wrong. Thomas Edison. Next question.
Stupid.
Guys, please do me a favor. Subscribe to Overcomfort Podcast. Por favor.
Don't do that.
Why?
Why?
Because.
Okay, don't do it.
Subscribe to La Platica, guys. Honestly.
And then go subscribe to
And then to me, if you guys really want to, honestly, no, for real, like this is dope.
Thank you.
This is
so
really
much.
dope. I've seen
Appreciate
a lot
that.
of episodes.
You like the new stew? Be honest.
Yeah, it's good.
Anyways, don't subscribe to
They
me.
were like, no, but when my sister came, they're like, be careful because it's gonna be a small room when you go.
So they're gonna be a little crowded. It's gonna
I'm
be a little
like,
tight?
they're
She
in a
said
new
that?
studio.
Wow, she said the word small.
No, my sister didn't say that. I didn't say who.
You just said that.
I didn't say it. When my sister came to film it.
What?
Huh?
When my sister came to film it, they told me. Someone told me.
Who?
No, my sister. Don't worry about it, bro.
There was only what? 2 people? No, one other person?
I think I can figure out who it is.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay, cool. They said the word small. It's not small. It
I'm
was
just-
petite.
Oh.
It was petite.
No, but this is honestly great. I'm really proud of you guys because you used to film in your house.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, started there. Yeah.
You've came a long way.
We have. And
You've come a long way.
I've come a
Whatever
long way.
the right term is.
Thanks to Joshua Leva right here next to me, to your left.
We did it, man.
Your best
Handsome.
friend. Your
You
twin
did it.
flame.
My twin flame.
Yeah, we
Lover of
twins.
your life.
Yeah. Jenica, thank you so much.
thank
yes,
you.
I'm being honest and I'm not being a payaso. Subscribe to Jenica's podcast, por favor. That was La Platica episode, I don't even know, 121?
121.
Yeah.
I thought you said 126.
No. 121
121.
Dalmatians. We made the joke
Yeah,
earlier.
121
Oh.
Dalmatians.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
a good number.
That's
Josh
a really
Leva?
good number.
You know I got that up.
Just kiss already.
Do it again. Start it over. Don't even put that in the podcast. Put it again. I'm just gonna pretend I'm chilling here.
Josh Leva, thank you so much. Let me dap you up.
You want that? Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess we can do that. It's whatever.
Jenica Lopez.
You guys do the most.
It was a
Sometimes
Guys
pleasure.
are annoying as fuck.
It was a pleasure.
You're welcome.
You guys are so. What the fuck was that? How does that like boost you guys?
It did
Like
a lot
that.
for me right now. Did a lot for me.
You will never understand. That's it.
What?
You are in the presence of greatness. That's what it is, and you can't control it.
I mean, I could be.
It's too much for you.
I'm just kidding.
Jenica, thank you so much.
No, thank you. I love
no,
you.
Russell.
I love you so much.
Are we all hugging? All right.
Aww, we're coming together.
We have space to do it now. It's incredible.
I know, it's great.
Yeah, because you guys are in a small room.
Exactly.
Chiquis was.
Small-
Not us,
small-
Chiquis was.
You guys.
It's average size.
Nos vemos en la próxima plática. Oh, can you do a crazy like little
The Mamboy one?
Yeah.
I mean, you can say my.
Just real quick.
I was nervous to do that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I practiced that in the car.
Let's
I
see it.
handle.
I can't.
Your sister did it. She did it pretty good
She
too.
did it pretty. She was excited to do it too. She was ready.
But it's okay if
But
you don't
my
want
sister's.
down.
Yeah.
Jenica's down. Jenica's down. Jenica's down.
How long? Like, how much do I have to shorten
Hey,
it?
can I tell you something?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
That is on you.
It's up to you.
What were you gonna tell me?
That it's on you.
It's say my.
That this has no rules.
It does.
There's no
doesn't sound
boundaries.
Like
Honestly, just be like number one Latino podcast in the world. I never said it.
You can say my man. You can emphasize on the B.
Bye.
No, you gotta do better than
I
that.
can't, bro. I can't.
One more.
You guys do great.
No, one
I
more.
can't. I'm way too late right now. I'm not gonna lie.
here's
I'm way
what it
too
is.
late to do
You're,
it.
You're
right
just
now.
saying it. Like start it off with saying the number one Latino podcast in the world. Man. You know what I'm saying? Get there. Allow yourself to get there.
Get there.
I can't because I don't believe in that statement.
Okay, say the number two Latino podcast in the world.
You know what? I don't even want to say it anymore. Can I end it? Can I end it?
Go for it.
Jenica, we love you. Thank you so
I
much.
love you. No, I love you
Appreciate
guys, for
that.
real.
Love you,
Nos vemos
Jenica.
en la próxima plática, mamá.
Dude, that's the song you came out to in your wedding.
Goals. Nos vemos.
Bro,
Ciao.
when you
Cool.
came out in that song, like, it was